All right, welcome back, folks. So we're going to be continuing the Civ4 game from last week. Our challenge in this game is that we have to run Emancipation Civic the whole game. We world buildered in democracy tech at the start of the game, and we've been stuck in Emancipation the whole time since then. All right, so we're on this medium-sized island with one AI to the east, Qin Shi Huang, and then Isabella down here to the south. Only have what, one, two, three, four, five, only have 6 cities on turn 100, which is not great, but we're about to get up to 7. We have been fighting with China over this stupid pigs tile forever. Just see what the actual culture points are. So we have 1,628. They have 1,481. Normally, if you build the Stonehenge at an early date, you can at least control something that's in the second ring. But then they went ahead and built the Oracle here. So we're going to lose that tile eventually. Yeah, the Pig Wars indeed. So we think we're probably going to get drawn into conflict with Qin down the road. Anyway, so we do have another great person coming out in 25 turns, and the plan is to use that for a shrine. We also are going to need to actually revolt into our religion at some point soonish. I wanted to get into, I was actually going to, that's right, I was about to revolt. I wanted to revolt into hereditary rule and organized religion. And then I actually also have to get into the religion itself. So that would be 2 turns of anarchy, which kind of sucks, but I don't want to wait for a great person because I want my next great person to be I want to use it on the shrine here. Yeah, those pigs absolutely make this city worthwhile. Without the pigs, the city is not worthwhile. So they're going to get this back sooner or later, and we may have to fight them for it. Anyway, we just founded a city here. We've got another city incoming over here. This is going to be the next one I want to claim, and then we'll grab over here after that. So I was going to read, yeah, what I was going to do is I was going to wait until this settler is moving, and then when the settler is in motion, I was going to do the revolts because I want to get into the same religion as Isabella. Qin is not going to like that, but we're pushing for math construction so that we can build elephants so we have an actual unit capable of fighting him if we have to. As far as power, we are of course lower than the AIs, but we're starting to get a few more units. Under Pressure is our kind of our barracks city. It's going to build some more units for us. There's very little commerce potential here. I guess we have this cottage, but that'll probably get traded to another city down the road. Yeah, hereditary rule and emancipation is a funny combo. Well, you can do some combos that don't make a lot of sense, right? I mean, you can run slavery and universal suffrage, which also feels kind of weird. Um, anyway, so on we go. We are the most cultured in the world, so that's not bad. All right, Murica just built, what is it, a worker? Okay. Oh, that's right. We need to connect our wines. I had forgotten that we got monarchy tech, so now we can hook up our wines. And that's good because this city needs to grow to a bigger size. Okay. We definitely need to get a granary. That's overdue here. We had it in our smaller cities, but not our bigger ones. Okay, this city is still kind of new. Library or courthouse, probably. It doesn't really have, the library's not going to do a whole lot yet, so why don't we put this on courthouse for right now? All right. So we got the new worker. As we said, need to connect these wines. There we go. Where else do I have wines? I think I have 2. Yeah, I have another one over here. Okay, so I think I'm just about done. I wanted to explore what's down here. No, we're not declaring war. Got to see what's in this last corner. I also want to be in a position to try to snipe this Barb City. And now it's not level, it's still only level, or excuse me, not level. It's only size 1 at the moment. And you can get over there to help improve that line as well. Oh, we have 3 workers here. That's probably a few too many, but oh well. Fog busting up there in the north. All right, now we've got this connected by road. Oh, we want to connect this too. So this city is garbage until the pigs, till we get the pigs in our borders. So there's not much we can do until then. We'll connect the furs and then pasture that with these workers. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Coding Cajun. Free allowed to protest as long as the protest doesn't do anything. Something like that, indeed. All right, so yeah, under pressure, we can put this archer. I do want archers in the cities that are at least exposed to barbarians. This is fog busting, but we can move back here in time. And then eventually we'll get this city, but we probably don't want this until we have civil service because we need to farm up here so it has enough food to be worthwhile. Otherwise, it's just a silver spot. All right, Archer, let's get like one or two more, because we do need some of these. All right, here's the settler. So we probably just want a courthouse here. Now, normally we just whip the courthouse, but that is not possible, unfortunately, as we are not in slavery civic. At least we're getting some free religious spreads. We've actually got our religion in most of our cities already. Well, not these two, but anyway. Let's get that settler moving. I'm going to head over to here.
Tell me what to do.
I don't know how much is down here. All right. Oh, there's actually, Isabella killed one of the archers in here, also promoted another one. So we want to try to be in position to grab that. Yeah, more Manifest Destiny indeed. Okay, so let's get you over to here so that we have something more than a warrior on the over there, and then we'll go from there. All right, up here. Connect these furs. This poor Skyrim is really sad. All right, and then I said I wanted to do the revolt into once we have the settler moving. All right, so Isabel is going to like us now. Chin is not going to like us. That's okay, though. Actually, do cottages grow when you're in anarchy? Let's see. This said 3 turns to village. Do we get a turn's worth of growth while we're in anarchy? No. They do not grow while you're in anarchy. That's good to know. Okay. And then now we have to do the other half of the swap. Hereditary rule, organized religion. Well, we'll do it at the end of the turn. Okay. Interesting. Now, this city's not going to be very valuable, is it? Because Izzy's borders have expanded to claim the crabs, or the cows. So yeah, if we should try to put a city down, like, maybe we could do, like, in here somewhere, maybe here? Maybe here? Oh wait, but she has the rice in her borders too. Shoot. Yeah, she has the rice in her borders as well. Oh well. Okay, let's just make sure that there is no barb. Okay, there's no barb waiting to snipe that unit, thankfully. All right, now we will need to get a road over to there. Murica now has enough tiles for the time being. Hammy Hills is going to need another cottage, but this worker over here can go. One of you should go help out with that. Yeah, you can go help out with that over there, and then build a cottage afterwards. And meanwhile, you can come help out over here. We'll just make sure we're not wasting a turn there. Oops, that is not, I don't even know what that thing does. Improve nearest city automate. That is definitely not what I want. Anyway, we want to either capture this for ourselves or raise it. I think we'd have to raise this even if we did capture it because it's so swamped by the culture on the other side there. All right. Yeah, sucks to burn 2 turns on anarchy, but it is what it is. We do not get great person points when we're in anarchy. Info. So neither of these has hereditary rule as their favorite civic, which is quite common. Theology and civil service. Anyway, theocracy, excuse me. Oh, shoot. I clicked on the wrong button. Well, we got to restart this turn then. That's annoying. I clicked on the wrong button. Just start from the beginning of this turn. Yep, apparently I clicked on the wrong button. That's my bad. We'll just do the same. We'll just do everything again. Fortunately, the turn is fortunately there's not that much going on here, so it's a relatively fast turn. All right. As I said, just going to replicate the same moves. All right, and then you went over here, and then you came here, dropped the turn into a farm.
What do you need?
Okay. A rule, organized religion. There we go. Organized religion this time. All right, so we are going to need a name for this city, you guys. Feel free to suggest different options for this one. Okay, wrote that, and then I want you to come over here and help out.
What's the plan?
All right. Rodeo country. No seafood down here. Wild, wild west. So we're going to need to farm probably both of these. And then, because we have -1 food there.
What do you need?
Oh, and you... Yeah, there we go.
Your orders.
Oh, so, wow, there's only one archer left in here. 43%.
Yes.
Let's wait until we have 2 of these guys, because 2 of them will be able to raise this. 2 of them will be able to burn that city down. Oh, cool, we got the furs. Almost done. Do we do this? I think this is better than this, even though the granary gets slowed. Just waiting for those borders to pop. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we definitely have some more happiness coming in. We just, with hereditary rule plus the furs plus the wines, now the capital will be able to go to size 11. So a bunch of these cities can just grow, grow, grow. Gonna need to have a lot of workers running around tossing down improvements. And yeah. So yeah, a bunch of these cities just need to grow. This is a city that really needs irrigation. Fortunately, we can irrigate off this. We should be able to control at least this tile, so we can farm. This is going to be a low food city here, so we're going to have to farm a lot of plains tiles, but we can cottage that, and it's a pretty good production city. Pretty good production city. I guess we can chop this as well. Does Izzy have resources for trade? Yeah. She does not, but okay. I don't want to give that to her for nothing. We don't have currency yet, so we can't trade gold. Look at all those promotions. I hate attacking protective leaders. It's such a pain in the butt. All right, so over here, we definitely want someone working this tile. You can work this for now. We do have a library here, so we do get a commerce multiplier. Yeah, we gotta get more cottages down here, but that's fine. Under pressure is gonna be, yeah, under pressure can grow onto these. Oh, look at this, under pressure is working these forest tiles. Well, that's the best I can do for right now. We didn't put any culture points down, of course, while with the turns we were in anarchy, so the disputed pigs tile. Looks like we have just enough to get math here. All right, I want to go explore that little peninsula. All right, so out of the different suggestions, these are some good ones. Let's go with the rodeo country, which I think is a good, because we've got the cow, rodeo country. And we'll start with the granary. Interesting. I actually do think we work this tile until we can get another tile improved. Oh, I screwed this up. If I had, I'm not going to reload for this, but I should have had this worker start here. If I had roaded first, there would have been a trade route when the city was founded. But there's no trade, so we lose out on the trade route for 1 turn. I mean, it's not a huge amount of commerce. It's like 2 commerce, but still, it is something we could have had and did not have. Anyway, okay, so we need to farm this. City needs the extra food. All right, wrote this. So I'm not willing to give her ivory for free, but wines. Here, you can have the the extra wines for free. There's a 0.5 health packs over here. Barb Archer north of me. Oh, thank you for spotting that. Oh, and I just moved away, didn't I? All right, well, this is not the end of the world. That's why we've got
Reporting
more
for duty.
archers down here. There you go. You can move here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, yeah. So we can get there in time. Now the chariot should be able to come over and whack this enemy. Hopefully. At least we're patrolling the north. Yeah, a roving brigand indeed. Like we've got this whole area fog busted, but like there's this one little corner here, and then I guess a small corner here where they can still spawn. This archer I was going to send over here to this city anyway. Okay, we're like just short of being able to research this too, aren't we? We are just short. Oh well. Just turn off research for a turn then. Our break even is only 30%, so we probably don't want to expand too much further until we can get some more stuff up.
Awaiting your orders.
Yeah, I could move this archer better, but I don't want to move to flat ground when there's another archer right there. So I'm okay with staying right there for the time being. Really? Okay, well, we can give this to her, and then we'll just cancel that in 10 turns. Alright, there's an archer. What do we want to build here? Do we want to get the courthouse? No, we need to get more units. Just get a couple more axes. Okay.
Ready for action.
At least we're getting our religion to continue to spread. Alright, well, you're going to have to move away. This is annoying.
Your orders. All present and accounted for.
And have you chop this tile instead, or at least try to. Let's have you road this for right now. Alright, now you guys can't really do a whole lot at the moment. We're just waiting for the borders to pop, which is going to take a little bit. So let's have you come down here and do something more valuable while we're waiting. Always come down here and try to cottage more of these tiles. Yeah, let's do that while we're waiting. I don't need to connect another fur at the moment. Just going to get demanded away, apparently. I wanted you to go to this spot over here. All right, you guys, I want to improve another tile here. Get more cottages down. And then if there's still only one archer, we can potentially just attack that city and raise it next turn. Actually, I can wait one more turn and then the chariot can attack too, just in case. All right, yeah, you come down here. So we should be, this archer will be able to make it in the city before this could attack. So we should be good there. All right, so just kind of building along. It's kind of a calm, peaceful game so far. We'll see how much longer that lasts. Trying to get some more units out. Had the granary completing the same turn as growth. That's actually not good, but it's not worthwhile, I think, to stop. So we'll just, I'm not going to put on avoid growth. Well, Navajo's going to auto raise. So here's the first thing. Number one, it's only size 1, so it auto raises. Number 2, look how squeezed it is culturally. If this city wasn't right here, then maybe. But I think we can just replace with another city. Like we have a dot here, and then I think we can just put another city over here for the bananas. Because like we control this culturally. I think that this is second ring for her. We could potentially put it like right here. Something like this, and then since that's first ring, we'd have good odds to be able to flip that long term, potentially. What does she have in Santiago? Just the monument? Yeah, just a monument, so that's not a lot of culture. So we could potentially found there, and then we'd have the double food resources. What about one south of Banana? That's not bad either. It's a little bit more of a stretch, but that's not bad either. It would be on the coast, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not pushing for this in a hurry because I don't have ironworking tech, so the jungle is completely useless. It's just like this would be these are very low quality cities if you don't have ironworking. So I'm not in a hurry. I'd much rather plant this city and grab golden pigs. It's a far stronger location. So as I said, I'm not really rushing there.
If in other sciences we should arrive at certainty without
All right.
doubt and
So
truth
next
without
up, we
error,
want
it behooves us to
construction.
place the foundations of
Where's
knowledge in mathematics.
Are we missing something for that? Oh, there it is. Okay. Gonna take a little while to get there, but that's, like I said, that's okay. All right, we do want the library here. As I said, I have a lot of like small cities that are just growing, and the pace of development is naturally going to be slower because we're not in slavery civic. Now here comes a settler. Okay. Yeah, I think we. All right. So once again, you
Yes?
are obviously not going to attack that in the forest. That would be silly.
Ready for action.
Let's jump over here then. All right, you. This, if we're lucky, this is just suicides on the archer in the city.
Reporting for duty.
I would prefer to have that battle because that battle is more in our favor. All right, now we've got this warrior. This warrior can go fog bust over here. Let's have you go stand in the fog. All right. So we just grew here, so we can work this. And this city can still grow 3 more sizes. So I think next up we'll chop this forest, and the chop will go into the courthouse as well. And then we do need to mine this tile because we need some actual production here because we don't have slavery civic. We can always take the jungle cities from the AI later. Yeah. I just don't want to settle locations that are like really crummy. So for the time being, we're holding here, but I don't know how much longer that's going to last. Basically, as soon as this city pops out, let's see, it's at, what do we have? We have 500 culture. Yeah, we hit the 500 culture mark, so we're at 20, 40, 60. As soon as this city hits the 500 culture mark, it'll steal back this tile. That's why we're going for construction at the moment. All right, Murica. Need to get this city up to like size 12 or whatever. And just grow onto more cottages. Pretty good. Base production 15. That's not bad. We can get the barracks next and start training some units there. All right, good. AI is not going to win that battle. Okay. All right, cow patty. The city's already working several cottages. Now we need to get more. We need to get some more cottages down here too. Only has +4 food, but that's okay. The other city over there probably needs the Tombstone. Probably needs the cows more. Yeah. Just need to get more stuff done. Oh, cool. We're getting out another spread. We're getting religious spreads all over the place. I have religion everywhere except the capital, Skyrim, and then Under Pressure, which won't get it for free. Izzy is getting tied more tightly into our web of religion. I already have +3. I'm a little disappointed she's not pleased yet, but she'll get there soon enough. Okay. So these guys right here. I want to chop that tile, but let's get the road done first. And then we can chop this and cottage it as well. All right, let's take this. I want to take this down. 28%.
What do you need?
28.8. Well, that's like no difference at all. 28.1 against 28.8. So we're going to almost certainly have to throw 1 axe away to do this, which is annoying. Unless we get really lucky. Okay. Well, we did 2 hits. I was hoping for a little bit better than that, but
What do you need?
now we have 93%, so we should win, barring really bad luck. 70 gold. Okay, that was worthwhile. We got a worker and 70 gold, so that was absolutely worth the effort. Okay, cool. I mean, that's a couple turns worth of teching. So we need about 250 gold, roughly, to be able to tech construction. Yeah, I'm not surprised. So he did take that spot. That would have been a reach spot for sure. We have him pretty well boxed in at the moment. He's on 5 cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And we can go up to about 8 or 9. We have, I think, 7 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Possibly 10 down there. So we can be like double his size, roughly. And it's the AI against the computer, or the human against the AI. So we're naturally going to have a big advantage there. It is only in quotation marks, Emperor. All right, so you guys need to start getting this city ready. I'll send this over here to scout it out. This worker, we know we need to improve cow patty. So let's work on that. We need more cottages here. I really need a second worker. Like, I wouldn't mind chopping this forest either, but for now, we'll go here. So we've got workers here working on this. We've got these guys. I wouldn't mind shifting these guys over here, but and for the time being, let's work the cottage. It does speed up growth slightly. Or this, yeah, one of these tiles, because these are non-riverside. So they're just chilling here until Skyrim pops its borders in 4 turns. Like, they can move here, improve this, and then they can move up and get the cows. Or the pigs, excuse me. Under pressure, yeah, I can grab the lake tile or whatever. Alright. And then we'll need to build some catapults and some more elephants, just to be prepared for Chin coming after us, potentially. Once it's part of the continent's claim, I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's a good question. It might depend on what the AI does. I would not be surprised if we get attacked by Qin Shi Huang. So he's not plotting war at the moment. That's good. Yeah, neither of them is plotting war. We'll see. It's a really good question, but I don't have a strong plan for what we'd want to do. If the AI is nice enough to leave me alone, I'm usually more willing to leave them alone. But I don't know. All right. So out of our options here, the courthouse is not bad, but I do think I think I just need to run military for a while, get some axes and spears, just have them here, because the AI could choose to come after us. All right, chop. So this axe I'm going to send back, and then this chariot's going to scout, and then you're going to come back here and help me improve stuff. Okay. You I'm going to send to this gold hill. What just happened there? Oh, that was an archer. I was like, wait, what? Oh. Actually, you need to go here. I already moved an archer in there. Okay, I think we have just about... Oh, we need to fog bust these tiles, so let's move you over here. It is really nice that the cottages become hamlets in just 5 turns with Emancipation. That is pretty nice. All right. Yeah, we need to get religion in capital. I'm hoping it'll spread because the Holy City is right here. We're also only, well, still a little ways away. So Izzy does plot war at pleased. True, true. But she's still not super aggressive. All right. Oh, I didn't want that religion to spread up there. Shin built the Great Lighthouse. Interesting. He's really going after the wonders. Man, he wants to put a target on his back, doesn't he? Really wants to, he's like, would you like some of these wonders? Really wants to put a target on his back. All right. There we go. All right, so I think we've got this frontier pretty much fog busted now. This unit will come over to Skyrim eventually. Once this pops borders, we'll have vision over just about everything over here. Too bad there's not a seafood resource up here. It's really a bit of a shame, but there isn't, sadly. All right, instead of working that tile, work this tile. Courthouse, we're actually getting close to the courthouse here. And then we also need more stuff to... We're going to need more stuff to build, too. We're going to run out of build queues, but I guess that's not the end of the world. We'll need to do metal casting at some point so we can get the forges up. But I think currency might have a higher priority than that. We'll see. Calendar actually is low priority. We don't really have calendar resources in this game. Metal casting is probably the most important next target. Because we don't have marble to go for like Great Library, which would be quite good for us, but Statue of Zeus we could do though. That would be amusing. We'll see. Probably need to focus more on basic stuff instead of like anything that might be wonder related. All right, got some axes. Let's get a couple spears. Or actually, does Chin have mounted? Does he have horses? He does have horses, so we would need a couple spears. Orders of cow patty have expanded. Oh, that's a third ring. Third ring pop, yeah. It's the holy city culture at work there. Okay. Well, just getting some more units out. There's another worker. All right, so you guys rode that. Oh, why did I road before the cottage? Never mind. We can get the cottage next turn though. All right, here comes another settler. So it looks like the AIs are going to plug this corner of the map. Still working to expand. Spain should be able to cut off China. We really cramped China pretty good, didn't we? Hopefully they won't try to take that spot. All right, so is this going to pop next turn? Oh, it's finally going to pop next turn. Okay, so we can then road this. And we'll just continue doing this. So we're working those cottages to get them growing. Actually at +7 food, and then we can grow onto these tiles. Nice. All right, you just chill there. You can just chill there. Oops, that is, I don't even know what that command is. Wake the unit. Oh, I hit skip turn. That's apparently the icon for spacebar. I didn't even know that. Floodplains is already a town. Which one? Yep, already a town. It's true. This is also a town as well. So normally it takes what, 40 plus 20 plus 10 turns. So it normally takes 70 turns to grow into a town. It only takes 35 turns. It's 5, 10, and 20. It only takes 35 turns to become a town. So it's pretty fast. As I said, that is the big advantage of Emancipation. Anyway, just checking. See, everybody's working tiles. That makes sense. You can keep growing, so why don't you work this tile for right now? Just keep growing. All right, Cal Patty was able to go onto a cottage there. All right, Rodeo Country, yep, now has a food tile to work. Very good. We'll get it another food tile, and then it can grab that. Tombstone definitely needs worker attention pretty badly, but you know, it'll get there. Next Great Prophet's about 15 turns, roughly. 16, yep. And we are just holding our own on that tile for right now. All right. Borders of Hammy Hills have expanded. And then there's Skyrim. This is the 100 culture, isn't it? Yeah. 100 culture popping. Oh, wow. We got a lot of borders expansion. And Rodeo. Oh, that's right. Rodeo got the... I was like, why did Rodeo expand so fast? It's because it has religion and the Stonehenge monument. Okay. I mean, look at how strong this setup. Like, look at all these. This is going to be a monster city down the road. Maybe not a ton of production, but I mean, geez, look at all those tiles that can be cottaged. That's pretty crazy. As I said, not great production, but we can mine this, and then we've got this. So maybe down the road we can. Maybe down the road, if they all become towns, we can go uni-suffrage, and uni-suffrage plus a levy would actually be a lot of production. We could have like 10 towns here. That plus a levy, you know, that could get us up to like 20, 25 base production, which is not bad. Anyway, but we do need to farm this as well to start. Just fog busting up there. All right, so now we can finally get the pigs connected. And it looks like Izzy settled over here, so we'll try to get the scout on that. Or, yeah, get the information, I mean.
What's the plan?
There we go. All right, so we'll move that to here. All right. Now, if we have, you know, maybe we need to go for ironworking next, actually, because I do want to be able to chop jungle, and that's a pretty cheap tech. Anyway, let's turn research back on. So now we're back to break even at 40%. All right, so yep. As we build these cottages, it actually does make a pretty nice difference. All right, you can come here. So we're going to have to farm this long term to get irrigation to that tile, but we can do that down the road. We're like missing workers for Tombstone. It's like the one city that we're Do not have the worker labor to cover at the moment. Okay. And then Hammy Hills, I think, can do a settler for us. Next, actually Under Pressure can do the settler. Well, maybe it needs to keep building military. I don't know. We don't exactly have a lot of military right now. Military is not too impressive, but like GMP, okay, starting to come along. We're actually still below Chin in GMP, but I think a lot of that's culture from him. Production, why did our production go down so quickly? I'm not sure what's going on there. Food, that's probably more important. So we're hanging in there. We have the most land area. I'm a little disappointed that our GMP is not higher than this, given that we're researching at 100%, but the Grand Old Opry House. Planted it right next to the barb spot. All right, so let's see, what was I going to do here? I wanted to mine this, and then I want the other worker. Let's have two of you work on this. I know it's inefficient to have both of them run to the hill. And then you, I want to pair up with you over here. So even though it means I'm not doing anything this turn, I'm going to have you come over and just join up with this. And then maybe they can go over to Tombstone. We'll see. Interesting. We are in competition with Izzy for this tile, so I guess we'll improve this one first. How did I don't know. I'm like, well, how did the production go down? I'm not exactly sure how that happened either. Okay, you're close to the happiness cap. I guess we can work this tile here. We don't really have a lot of other tiles to work. Okay. Calpatty Murica, okay. Radio Countries should grow just in time to grab that. And yeah, I'm gonna have this city do get the settler for our next spot because Murica, which would be the best spot, I want to grow up to the happiness cap, which it's doing right now. Although Murica maybe Murica can build it so much faster though. I don't know. We are kind of working all our good tiles here already. Actually, Murica could probably do this because we are working all our good tiles here already. We'll need to get another cottage down on this tile. I guess we're missing that one technically, but Rodeo Country is the plan to grow to size and cottage. Yep. Grow and then cottage 1,000,000,000 tiles there. I mean, look at the happiness. It can get to size 11, so just like let that baby cook. Anyway, yeah, they can finish the farm. All right, so you guys finish that. Excellent. Oh, Skyrim, I should have swapped last turn. Whoops. All right, so that's about all Skyrim can do for the time being. I guess we can. I guess it could work. Wow, this city. Oh, this city needs a lighthouse. We need to get sailing tech too, because this city's got to work the water tiles. Well, in the meantime, we can work some of these tiles. So why don't we improve these? Just because. Can I cancel my? By the way, I'm trying to remember here. Can I cancel my deal with Izzy? Because I don't mind giving her wines, but I don't want to give her ivory. I don't want her to be able to build war elephants. I don't think she has ivory. So we can cancel that in 2 turns. All right. Guess that's about it for right now. I think we've got everything scouted out. Oh, we still didn't finish scouting out that little peninsula down there. We can finish scouting that out while we've got a minute here. All right, so you guys have another cottage for Cow Patty. So next up, we can chop that tile, I suppose. Instead of doing nothing, though, you can. Can you get in there this turn? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do because I'm. Am I working this tile right now? No. Okay. I was gonna do the chop mine, but I think I can just do the normal chop and then mine. I realize that didn't really make a lot of sense, but I meant that I was gonna do the the one that doesn't remove the tile, but we can just do the normal chop first. Now the question is, what do I put this into? Probably another, actually a missionary. Let's use the chop on a missionary for the capital. I'll let the capital grow another size. Oh, I see. You're working a scientist specialist. No. Okay, in that case, I do want to do the mine chop thing. Yeah, we're doing construction horseback riding right now because we want to be able to build elephants. That's the plan. At least be prepared in case this guy comes after us, which he very well might, because he's annoyed with us. It's a little annoyed that Izzy is not at least up to. She's at +4 with us, so she has to be getting that. We care for our brothers and sisters of the faith will be going up soon. If I build the shrine, I think that I also get another +1 on shared religion, because I believe you get a higher modifier if you were the shrine founder, or if you own the shrine for the religion. All right, so we'll do the settler here. I would like to keep growing, but I think it's the best we can do. Oh, look what happened. Look what we just lost. Oh, no. That's not what we wanted. Oh, no. How dare you? I still can't believe he built the Oracle in that city. The library is not actually going to make a difference. So if the library were enough culture to make a difference, then I would build it. But it's actually not going to make a difference, sadly. All right, we did get the... So let's do the missionary. So if you look at the tile here, the problem is this person has it in the center ring. So they're... Oh, we actually got more Christianity. Excellent. Cool. It's going to continue tying her tighter to us. She now has Christianity in her 3 initial cities, so that's good. I bet some more elephants would make a difference. So the problem is this is in the center ring for Shanghai. So Shanghai gets its culture, and then it's +20 culture points for every additional ring out. So we have this in the second ring. So we get our culture, which is 17, and then +40. So we get 57 culture points. She gets whatever her culture is, and then plus the same thing because it's in the inner ring. So yeah, you just have to I knew I would not. As soon as she finished the Oracle, I knew we would not be able to hold this. So we'll see. Sooner or later, we'll have to do something about that. Oh, actually, Huh, okay, I guess we have to finish that then. That's annoying. Anyway, well, we'll work this tile then for the time being. Actually, unhealthy. We need to get another health resource, don't we? I don't know if there are any more health resources that we're missing. We have no seafood, which is kind of annoying. I don't suppose we'd be able to trade for any resource of hers. No. She has corn, which I don't think we have, but she doesn't have a second corn, so we wouldn't be able to trade for it. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Just have to keep an eye out. It's too bad that the corn's way down here. We have no real way to get access to it. All right, anyway, so chop this. Tombstone is the one city we're just kind of ignoring right now. All right, so we've got these growing 4 turns versus... It's actually better to do this because then the granary will finish. Yeah, it's actually better to do this and then the granary will finish. Okay, so let's get these guys down to Tombstone then, where there's work to be done. I actually would like to cottage this tile so we can just move here. No, not you. We might as well road this tile while we're heading through there. Hanging Gardens, good question. I believe it is. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. We could make a play for that. That would be worth quite a bit. Hanging Gardens isn't worth too much culture, though. But the extra health would actually be needed. Let's go ahead and make a play for that here. This Under Pressure is about the only place we could really do that. I mean, we're waiting for construction to finish anyway. We could make our best effort at that. The Wonder itself is not even that expensive. We do have wheat connected, yes. We do have wheat connected. Now, this does mean that we're not gearing up for an attack, but that's okay with me. As I said, I'm more inclined to play this peacefully as long as the AI leaves me alone. It will split the great person points, but the thing is, we don't really want more great profits after this one. We just really want enough to build our shrine, and that's it. So after that, I'm content to not get more great profits. Could also chop into this if we need to. We could chop these tiles back here that we can't even work. 1 AD, happy birthday, Jesus. I mean, we're running Christianity, so feels appropriate, right?
And on the pedestal
All right, so we
these
have
words
construction.
appear. My
And
name
we can
is
actually knock start.
Hercules,
We can
King
actually do a
of
lot of these
Kings.
techs pretty cheaply
Look on my
now.
works, ye mighty, and be spared.
I'm wondering if I want to get sailing and ironworking. I do want horseback riding. Um, but I don't know that I'm going to build elephants immediately. I need to build catapults first anyway. Well, why don't we try to do sailing, because we're going to need it at this coastal city. As I said, it's a cheap tech. All right, so a great spy. Now there's a barb city down there in the extreme south. All right, so cow patty gets chopped towards its library, and then we'll improve that. Cow patty has no production right now. It's just growing, growing, growing. It will have production eventually, though, because we can mine these hill tiles for decent production. But for right now, I just want it to grow. So just go ahead and do that. And anything else I need to shift around? So Skyrim grew to size 2. There we go. I think we'll mine that too while we're at it up here. Oh, and I just remembered I can cancel this ivory. I did not want to be giving her ivory. I don't want her to be able to build elephants. She's at +4. I really would like that to tick over to please, but we'll see. Anyway, 4 under pressure. This poor city. I'm not quite sure why we have control of this tile, but not this. Oh, you know what it is? It's because Beijing's culture reaches this tile, but Beijing's culture does not reach this tile. Too bad the pigs wasn't 1 tile south. It's too bad. All right, we got the missionary done. Is there any? You know, we can do the barracks right now. I don't need the Templar monastery. We're not going into monk economy, at least not right now. So we can get the barracks because we'll want units out of there eventually. All right, Tombstone, I don't love you working this tile, but I guess it is actually better than any of the other options. The workers are on their way. They're coming down here. Golden Age, okay. Oh, he just generated that great spy last turn. All right. Well, we actually are, so it's a good suggestion. We actually are giving Izzy a resource already. Wait a minute, I thought I had a, I guess I don't have a resource, tile available to work this. Okay, that's fine though. When the city grows, we'll have it grow onto this tile, even though it's pushing past the health limit now. All right, so capital, get our religion in there. It's guaranteed to succeed because there's no religion in here. Oh yeah, the religion. So we're giving her. She won't trade us anything though, unfortunately. Like we don't have anything. She won't trade anything with us, unfortunately. Maybe we could ask her to liberate Mercia. No, she will never hand us that city. I don't know why that's even an option. It's really weird that that's an option in this game. All right, poor Tombstone is growing, but it's not growing onto improved tiles. The 3 unimproved tiles of shame here, right? Anyway, so Rodeo Country will finish its granary. As soon as it's done its granary, I'll swap it back over to the food configuration. And then just let it fill up the food box, and we're going to have to keep getting more cottages there. It is weird not whipping, right? Like, it feels like we're kind of playing the game in slow motion almost. But at least tech is starting to come along a little bit better now.
But you
Okay.
can adjust your sails.
I think I'm going to do ironworking and then horseback riding, because this is another cheap tech. Again, we're just about we're at 45% break even right now. 45%. All right. So you guys can cottage this, and you guys can mine this.
Ready for action.
All right, so these guys are freed up. Hammy Hills has all of its tiles improved at the moment. So I can have you guys work on cow patty, and then these guys can like shift over to Tombstone. Because like there's definitely more to be done here at cow patty. This tile down here we can get. And like our worker supply will then be in better shape. Or these guys can shift up to rodeo country, which is going to need more soonish. I got a couple more turns before they're needed there. Poor Under Pressure is just starving away. I guess I could farm this tile. Might have to do that just so it... maybe you can come over here and farm this tile. That would actually be a chop as well, so we should probably do that. Get over here and then... Oh, but I already... Did I already move one of these guys? Hold on, wait. I had... Oh, no, I moved down here. Okay, that's right. Well, you can chop and cottage this and then go back to Under Pressure. I guess I can do that. Missed the mine on Hammy Hills. Oh, yeah, I can do this. That's right. That's right. Gotcha. Thank you. There's a fish tile on the Barb Peninsula. Oh, yeah, there is a fish tile on the Barb Peninsula. Well, that would be extremely far away from the rest of our cities, but we could sneak a settler down here. Maybe. Let's grab this spot first, but I would say, I would try to settle this spot down here over settling this spot for the silver with no food bonuses. Okay. That's a good spot there. I actually did not see the fish resource. All right, granary's done, so let's go back to growing. This is actually a perfectly timed granary. We're at 12 out of 24, exactly halfway on the food box. Perfect, perfect timing there. Okay. So you guys finished a cottage. A lot of workers today. Not a lot of other stuff going on, but a lot of workers. All right, let's have you work that tile there. Okay, you guys. I'm going to want you to go up to rodeo country, but let's have you finish the road here first. You chop here. See what else is down here while we're at it. This bar along with this Barb City. You guys do this, and then you can go to Under Pressure and chop that, and we'll see if we can maybe chop something out here in the third ring as well. Is this enough to get us to ironworking? We need another turn of 0%, and then 2 turns on full blast, and then we'll see if we have iron somewhere. Cow patty, look, we're working all these cottages. Working cottages. Good stuff. I don't know if we ever plant this city here. Probably not. Probably not. I can probably delete that. As I said, there was not much point in trying to settle the jungle until we had ironworking. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. And then Murica needs to grow. Although maybe we just do another settler out of Murica and try to grab this spot down here. I don't know how we're going to get the fish resource in our borders, but I mean, it is extra health, which we know we need. Yep, chop will nicely go into Hanging Gardens. Correct. Correct. Too bad I can't whip the aqueduct. Great engineer. Oh, don't you steal wonder from me. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. No. All right, that'll finish the library. Let's see. So you guys can finish that road. How about you guys here can go back to rodeo country, because you can chop this and turn it into a cottage, and then you guys can come down here and continue working on tombstone. We can chop this. Yeah, we can chop this, and then maybe we'll have to farm these because tombstone still needs more work. All right. Oh, there's a crab resource down here too. Interesting. Sarmation's kind of awkwardly placed, but we try to take control of Barb Peninsula for ourselves. Yeah, crabs down there too. Yeah, I think with the crabs being down here too, I think maybe we just try to control this little peninsula down here, because why not? For one thing, it'll give us resources we lack, but number two, it just sounds like it would be fun. And that's, that's worth trying too, just because if it's going to be entertaining. All right. She's still not pleased yet. He's still not plotting war. Okay. Now remember, we don't have slavery civic, so we do have to be careful that we don't just get caught with our pants down. I'm not too worried until these guys show up with construction tech, because if they can't get through 60% defenses, it's not that dangerous. But we do have to be at least somewhat cognizant. All right, settler, library, and cow patty. What do we want to do here? Is it the courthouse next? Just because? I don't think the courthouse is that valuable. Let's try to do the barracks so that we can actually build units later on. Units that don't suck. Alright. We continue to get Christianity spreads, though. Oh, wow, we got the double spread. This would actually make it slightly more likely this city would flip to us, but we're never going to have cultural control of that central tile, so that city won't flip. Getting close to that shrine, 6 turns. 6 turns. Like, we actually have spread the religion around pretty well. Okay, so we got a settler. Do we send the settler just down here for this garbage spot? Because this is clearly a safe bet. Now, this is a much better spot here. It's a much stronger city. Or do we go for the garbage barb spot just so the AI doesn't claim it? I guess if we're going to go for this spot, we got to go for it now. So, yeah, let's grab a unit and start heading in that direction. I probably should have started moving a unit sooner. Well, we got the chariot, I suppose, but let's grab an axe out of here. Not our most highly promoted one.
Awaiting your orders.
And we'll try to get an archer for that spot too. Should have probably started moving there sooner. And we'll just build another settler and we can grab this spot in 5 turns. Okay.
Awaiting your orders.
There's a little bit more down here than I thought. Oh my goodness. More fish. Barb Peninsula actually looks pretty good. Yeah, let's grab this spot and then we'll have to capture the Barb City. Hopefully when it grows to size 2, capture the Barb City, and then there's room for, you know, obviously a good city here too. Yeah, at least, yeah, I mean, this was like a silly play earlier, but now it actually does look like it's worthwhile to grab something down there. All right, why would you do that? We definitely want to work this tile. Okay. All right, you guys, we do want to, we want to cottage the floodplains. All right. So this is going to waste their, I mean, actually, no, all right. We'll have you put the turn into the chop, and then just so your turn's not wasted.
What do you need?
All right. And then you guys can get out of there for Skyrim. Skyrim at least can do the lighthouse next. It actually has decent production. So yeah, we can do this. You can work that tile. These workers are now freed up to go somewhere more useful. Okay. So then cow patty can grow onto that. All these cities are growing so fast. All right, so ironworking. There we go. Enough to finish it. Okay, and then now we go for horseback riding. Are you colonizing the Caribbean? All right, and then Murica can go back to growing again because it can grow to a larger size. And grab this tile, and then we'll have to get a cottage there. But yeah, things are starting to look good. Got that religion spreading.
You should hammer your iron when it is glowing hot.
All right, Hammy Hills. So there's no building I really want here, so why don't you just do some catapults? Oh, look at what we've got here. Hello. Hammy Hills just got a lot better. We're going to need health here, but... And these guys here can slide over. So these guys were going to go to chop here. But now instead I'm going to... Oh, we have double Sky... Oh, we have one at Skyrim too. Oh my goodness. Okay. Chin has now built Colossus and Great Lighthouse in the same city. Boy, he is really trying to get me to attack him. Anyway, I think that we, yeah, don't need to fog bust here anymore. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Well, yeah, we got pig iron. We got we got pig iron. Should we rename this city Pig Iron? We got all pig iron. Hammy Hills is working a spy specialist. Okay, thank you. Did it for a couple turns, actually. Yeah, we want the city to be growing. Yeah. Darn spy specialists. Yeah, I love them so much. You really got to stay on top of that. Okay. So, I guess while we're here, they should improve this tile, I guess. I wanted to slide these guys over here to under pressure to help out, but... Alright, that's, you know... We can do this first. We should connect the iron while we're here. Alright. Well, that was convenient. Alright, so then you guys Can road that. We do have construction now, so the bridges go over, the roads go over rivers. There's the little bridges. All right,
Ready for action. Tell me what to do.
cancel. And then next turn they can start cottaging that tile at Rodeo Country, which is just going to be an awesome city. All right. Oh, hello. Good thing we got the attack in. There's more iron down here. More furs. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't get more XP. The good news, though, is we have medics, so we'll actually heal pretty fast in neutral territory. Probably just going to move up there and then heal. All right, so that settler is on its way. Still moving through. Got this axe slowly trickling in behind it. Let me just make sure no city's working some stupid tile. As we almost saw. This is one production short of finishing the aqueduct. Like, we could do this and finish the aqueduct, but then we starve a turn faster, so I don't think that's worth it. Especially because we just overflow into the next thing anyway. All right, cow patty continues to grow as fast as I can improve it. Tombstone, yeah, let's work this just for one turn, because it'll finish the library anyway. We can avoid growth for one turn. All right, you guys need to come back here and improve this tile for Hemi Hills. We're kind of at like the tail end of the land grab phase. We're just settling like some of the remaining spots that are available. All right, and this city can actually build a barracks and start training some units too. At least get some catapults ready. Yeah, we no longer need to fog bust up there. Okay. Find that. It's only 3 turns to heal. I don't want to lose you, so I'm just going to start healing you immediately. Slowly bringing this axe down here too. All right. So it's going to... I'll just eat the turn this turn, because even if I had roaded, it still was gonna. I was still gonna lose the turn to move there, even if I roaded it. All right, 3 turns, and then we'll probably just cottage, cottage, cottage on our way around. This city, because it's got the horse resource, it actually gets decent production even when it's working all cottages, and it's still growing at 5 food per turn, about to be 6 food per turn. So that's really nice. Cow patty is. So we're trying to get some barracks up in preparation for being able to have actual military. Do the variant rules forbid drafting? No, they do not. The one variant rule is just that we're running Emancipation, and we can never swap out of Emancipation. And it's not an official rule, but I've also been trying to play peacefully. We're up to please towards Izzy. That's good. Now, she still won't trade for any resources, but could you spare this for a good friend? No, I didn't think so. But if we got into a war with him, she would probably join us. Still, as long as he's staying peaceful, I'm okay with it. Now, if we were just trying to like power game this, the correct play would have been, as soon as we saw the ivory, it would have been like emphasize rushing towards horseback riding, construction, build cats and elephants, run over the AI. That's always going to be like the power play, but as I said, that wasn't what I wanted to do for this game. I actually think that's kind of boring in a lot of ways. I don't blame people. Oh, wait, we're not. I thought we had enough to finish this cottage. Oh, we don't have enough. Okay. Then work that tile. I thought the cottage was going to finish that turn. All right, we got the aqueduct done. On to Hanging Gardens. Hopefully we can feed a couple chops into that. The AI is usually kind of slow to get Hanging Gardens built because it requires having the aqueduct, which they often skip. I mean, he's building away on other things. Sure likes to build wonders, doesn't he? That's he obviously built an intelligence agency too. Look at that. Where is the Chichen Itza? I don't see it in there. Oh well, it's in there somewhere. So China has built since Spain built the pyramids, which was snapped up by like 2 turns from us. China's built Great Lighthouse, Colossus, Chichen Itza, Hanging Gardens. Every single wonder in the game has been built on this continent. Every wonder in this game has been built over here. So I don't know what's going on the other continents. Oh, we actually have enough now. Wait, why do we have so much espionage points? Is it from courthouses? I guess we built some courthouses. I guess. Yeah, what on earth is happening? The other continent built, founded all of the early religions. All three early religions were founded over there. So it's some kind of weird continent, to be sure. All right, so you can just stand in here. All right, we finally got that built. We might as well road it while we're there, just so we have another connection to Spain. All right, and then now we can do this. And then now I want to farm this tile, so we get some more food coming in. Work our way off those tiles that are unimproved. All right, Rodeo Country, as expected, grab that tile. Still growing like an absolute weed, growing at a fantastic pace, and we're starting to get some military, so we're not completely defenseless in case the AI would come calling. I'm also going to need to get, you know what, we probably need another worker. Let's get one more worker over here. I know I just built the barracks, so it's a little inefficient. But we're gonna be adding this city over here, so we're gonna need another worker in order to keep up with the supply of improved tiles. I don't think we've seen any. I don't know if we've seen any great generals pop up. I don't recall even one being in the log, so I don't know. All right, we got the granary done. By the way, I think that's a mispronunciation. I believe it's actually granary is the correct pronunciation, but I've just always said granary. All right, so you guys can finish that road. Now we have iron. We've almost got to this spot. Unfortunately, I am not going to be able to. There's an Isabella settler, but she's going to be too slow if this is her target. Going to be too slow. I don't know how we're going to get this. I guess we just have to build a workboat. You know what we can do? We can work the horses. We need to get a worker down here as well. I actually need a worker pair. Maybe these guys here, because Hammy Hills is pretty much done being improved. This pair of workers can slide down there. The horses will give us enough production to build a workboat and grab this, I think. Something like that. I've heard that granary is the correct pronunciation, but I am used to saying granary. So, yeah. All right, so we got that built. Now Rodeo Country is just going to continue growing on these cottages. More cottages, ever more cottages. So our break even is, we're almost at 50% break even, so that's pretty good. It's about to get worse because we're about to dump this city way down here. All right, at least our chariot's almost done healing up. I don't want to lose this unit because if I get a great general, I want to attach it to this unit. I could be medic 3, I think, or something. I don't know. All right, so this is done. These guys can now finally come down here and chop. I might have them each chop a different forest. One chop here, one chop here. And a double chop should get the Hanging Gardens completed. And we're about to get our great profit. We're only 2 turns away. All right, Murica, you can... What do I want you to build? You can do a barracks as well and then train us some more units. All right, but in the meantime, we also want to go grab this spot over here. John Stuart. Why is John Stuart Mill a great merchant? That's an odd... Feels like an odd choice. Okay, so in the meantime, let's get you guys moving here. And you guys moving here. All right. Let's see what else is... Oh, there's marble down here. Oh, look, they are coming down here to settle. Well, they're too slow. Too slow by, like... Yeah, because they can't... All right, so we know that we have them beaten to this spot. They can't found here, because it's an illegal spot. And if they move here, we'll be first, because we'll be on this tile. So, and then they'll probably have to turn around and head home unless they head beyond the Barb City, which I don't think they're going to do. All right. Nice. We should road this, just So it's connected. Having an extra iron connected is not bad. All right, any chance she's willing to trade for a resource? No, still not willing to trade. How about Chin? Is he plotting war? No. Nope. He's pretty peaceful. I mean, he will attack, but he's relatively peaceful as AI leaders go. All right, so you 1, 2. We can have you chop this tile because it can't be worked, and then you can chop this tile. And then we'll farm this so that we get out of starvation. And we'll come, yeah, and then you can farm that tile afterwards. Okay. You two are going to come down here to project whatever this is. The greed pays off, yes. So also we're going to need a name for that spot, you guys. We're going to need a name. Also, we need I need to connect over here to this spot too. These workers are probably going to have to break off their cottaging duty so that I can improve the pigs over here. And then these workers from Tombstone can slide up because Tombstone is not going to have as much to improve. Panama is an obvious name. Panama is a pretty good name. Panamania.
If you speak the truth,
All
have
right.
a foot in the
Next
stirrup.
up, I think we want metal casting. We want to get forges. All right. So Hammy Hills built a catapult. For the time being, let's get a couple more cats, and then we can shift over to elephants. And I'm just putting my like offensive stack over here. All right, there's the Great Prophet. So we could light bulb Divine Right, but no, we want to get disconnected. I probably should set up a city that's used for generating great people. Like I probably should just have a city where I'm not cottaging, but then again, I can't run caste systems, so that's not as good as it would be either. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm really doing that much with philosophical in this game. All right, Panamania people like. Yep, so they really did want to settle over here,
Consider it done.
but we beat them to it. Panamania. And we actually, the first thing we need is workboat so that we can get the fish connected. Because we need the fish, otherwise the city has no food. Obviously, we're not trying to attack the double. The double spear is interesting. And we want to work that tile. Yeah, I can't really even keep up with the supply of tiles needed over here at Rodeo Country. All right, so Tombstone. There we go. At least we have another worker coming out. But I thought to add that. Okay. Let's see. Now I do have this road connection almost done. Yeah, let's do that. Road connection there. Okay, and then we can have these workers come over here and improve this. And have you guys road this and then connect that. Rodeo Country just going to have to outgrow its food supply for a little while. All right, as I said, I want one of you here. And then I want one of you on that tile, which unfortunately we can't reach this turn. Is what it is, though. Because that's a tile we can't work. All right. The Great Panamanian Expedition. On we go. All right. Let's just finish. Oh, there's another crab down here. Jeez. Another crab. That, as silly as this sounds, it actually means it's worthwhile to found a city down here. But can a workboat get here? Yes. Okay. So we can probably shift this spot. What if we put that here? This might be better. Well, we don't know yet. It'll be on this tile or this tile. We'll see. I guess I can leave that there for right now. And then depending, if there's another seafood resource, maybe another city on the eastern side, maybe. And then, I don't know, here, work all those tundra tiles. I mean, it would have marble and stone, iron and crabs, marble, crab, irons. Yeah, this peninsula is a lot bigger than I think any of us were expecting. It's a little unfortunate that I had my early scouting unit killed. Like I had an early scouting scout that was killed like right here in the early game by a barb unit, so I didn't get to explore this. We of course also will have to capture this peninsula, so I'm gonna have to move units down here eventually. But for right now, I don't think the AI is about to attack and capture that. All right, how much do we need to metal casting. We need about 250 gold, something like that. Okay. At least we're still pleased with her. That we care for brothers and sisters of the faith keeps going up. All right. Great prophet born. All right, so
Reporting for duty.
we'll see if that gets used on a religion. That's on the other continent. All right. So shrine, it was worth 10 gold per turn to start. Nice. That should go up over time. There's no animation for the shrines, just the static image, but that's pretty cool. Church of the Nativity. Yeah, we'd have to kill the Barb City before we could settle the rest, that's for sure. All right, so Tombstone. I think I'm okay with what Tombstone has so far. Let's try to shuffle these workers north so that we can start helping out over here. Or maybe these workers even come back to Rodeo Country because there's a lot of work to be done at Rodeo Country. All right, you chop. You guys, yeah, keep moving. Yeah, look at that. They're turning around and heading home with their tails between their legs. Nice. All right, so I wanted to, yeah, road towards these guys. This is the logical tile to do it on,
What do you need?
even though it means we're going to waste this turn. We'll road this next turn, and then we'll get the pigs, even though it means delaying the pigs by one turn. I think that's still the proper course of action. All right, so you can chop this tile. All right, not surprising there was nothing else there. We'll continue exploring here. Yeah, Panamania. All right, so did Izzy's, no, her We Care for Brothers, let's see if her We Care for Brothers and Sisters of the Faith ticks up by +1. I don't know if the shrine does that or if you control the holy city. Is the forest beside Chin's city in danger of flipping to him? Yes. Yes, it not at the moment, but it should flip eventually to him. So we probably should try to chop that as well, if I'm being perfectly honest. But maybe afterwards. The workers are not in position to chop that just yet. So yes, I think that's right. All right, cow patty. Let's just set this on courthouse for now. The city does not have much production. Until we need to mine this hill tile, and actually both of these grassland hills, and then finish farming this tile, which we farmed like half of. All right, worker done. So this city now, we don't have any key infrastructure until metal casting's done, so it's a good time to get out. I guess another catapult. I'm building the cats first for potential. Oh, somebody built the Islamic shrine. Okay, that's on the other continent, obviously. You can come over here and work on this. Because I need some. I already said I wanted some work on over there at Cow Patty. All right, you guys found that, and then I forgot we didn't. Did we come up with a name for this new city? I can't remember if we had a name in mind or not. I can't recall. I'm afraid. All right, that looks good there for right now. Klondike for the gold. I need you guys up at Rodeo Country, even if it means some inefficient movement. Tombstone is not as good of a city, so Piggy Bank, oh my god, Piggy Bank is perfect. It's Piggy Bank. That's too good. Sorry. Great suggestions. All right. So that city is kind of mediocre until the borders pop. Oh no, actually, we don't need a border pop. We just need to get the pigs improved, which will only take 2 more turns. Like, poor Rodeo Country, I cannot keep up with the cottages here. I'm moving another pair of workers up, but at the moment I can't keep up with them. Yeah, Piggy Bank is pretty good. All right, so this chariot will be able to finish checking out what's in the area. Oh, look at that. They already built a worker down there. Actually, kind of a shame. I wish they would have... and they're building a road before pasturing. Anyway, kind of wish that they had grown to size 2 first. Yeah, I kind of wish they'd grown to size 2 first, but anyway. Okay. Hanging Gardens is only 8 turns. I think when these 2 chops finish, we'll land the Wonder. Pretty sure that that'll do it. And we do need the health. All right, so Murica is back to growing. Murica needs another cottage as well. I might grow this to the happy cap and then build another worker here. I'm like struggling to keep up on the supply with all these workers. We also will be able to get the gold, so that's more happiness everywhere. We definitely, you know, as much as I don't really like charismatic that much as a trait, the +2 happiness in every city from having Stonehenge plus charismatic, it actually is making a big difference. Like having a happy cap of 12 here as opposed to 10, it actually really does. It means that the cities are noticeably larger in size. Like let's look at our city size in comparison to the AI, right? So 9988, 1076, but like what are our highest cities? 11, 11, 9, 8. Not bad, and we're still growing some of these. If Under Pressure hadn't lost the pigs, this would probably be sized like 11 or 12 too. And like Rodeo Country's a new city, but it's just growing like crazy. Anyway, yeah, look at this city. Skyrim has a lot of production. I'm actually thinking it might be better. We'll probably all right. So we'll probably drop these two and then work the water tiles. But like once this can get up to like size 10, we'll just work these hill tiles and just like cap it at this. And this is actually going to be a pretty decent city, largely because it has these 3 hills for production. Now that's not too bad. All right. So slow and steady, but game's going well. All right, Murica. So we finished the barracks. Let's go to a missionary or two so we can finish spreading our religion. All right, for you, I know that I was going to say, I knew that that farm was almost done. So let's do that. And then you can work an improved tile. And then I think I'm going to chop and mine this tile so you then have a riverside hill to work. We also now have it set up so that when we get civil service, irrigation will spread to the rice. Okay. You guys need to pasture this. I don't now why? I was on these 2 workers. I move one, and then it jumps down to this pair of workers. I was like, why? Unit cycling in this game is really weird sometimes. All right, anyway, so I know that this is almost done. I remember that I had chopped two-thirds of that, so now we can move here and do the cottage. All right, slowly moving back there. All right, horses. Do the horses, and then we'll do the wines. All right, so we just got plus here. Okay, we can work this tile for this turn. 5 turns, and then the other chop should just about finish it next turn. And we'll farm this tile next. Then we'll see if we can get over here and chop this forest, but I do want to get the farm first. We probably are going to lose this tile before we can chop it, though. Poor Under Pressure. So Izzy's on construction tech. Okay, one reason why I did not want to give her ivory. She's got a nice, decent empire here, but we definitely have a larger one. And if we get this peninsula down here, like if we get 4, we could easily get 4 or 5 more cities down here. Feels pretty good. Anyway, I mean, she's on good terms with us. She's pleased and all that. Maybe she'll declare war on Chin because they're different religions. I mean, look, she is cautious with him. I was hoping she was annoyed with him because of different religion, but that's not the case. He is still not plotting war. Oh, he has spices. Well, we might as well see if we can trade for that. What's iron? What would iron let? Iron would let him build Choco News. I don't think we want to do that. I don't think we want to let him build Choco News, which I believe you need iron for. Let me just check the Civilopedia. They are catapults, so don't you need iron for them? Yeah, he needs iron for them. So, yep, not gonna let you build Choco News. The Chuckle Knots. They're pretty dangerous units. So let's just hold off on that. Yep, I figured you did. I just wanted to be absolutely sure. I know that they're a crossbow replacement. All right, Hammy Hills. Build that. So we'll do the stables and then get some elephants. All right, lighthouse here. As I said, we'll try to swap off this. Just let the city grow. We'll just let it grow first. There's nothing compelling it has to work on in the time being. Do we even want a library here? Like, does the library do that much? It's not really a commerce. I guess because we have the furs, it's worthwhile. I guess with the furs, it's worthwhile. But I was like, do we even care about this? I guess so. All right. Still doing infrastructure here. Working on that cottage. All right, you need to farm this. Oh, well, so the AIs are fighting on the other continent. AIs are definitely in combat over there. Izzy's got a little stack there. I don't think she's targeting us. All right, let's see. Any more seafood resources over there? No, not another seafood resource. Not yet, at least. All right, well, we got this. So we need 6 turns. Oh, look at this timing. 6 turns for the workboat, and then 6 turns for the borders to expand. Nice. Very nice. And we're almost break even at 50% now. Cool. All right, I wanted to work on this tile here. So as far as cities that are lacking religion, oh, Under Pressure, I forgot Under Pressure didn't even have religion all this time. But yeah, there's Hanging Gardens. That chop did finish it off. Very nice. Too bad we're about to lose this tile. We are 20 culture points ahead. Well, we'll see. Remember to watch for Izzy trying to kill the Barb City. Yes. Yeah. I mean, since the Barbs are building a pasture here, they should grow to size 2 relatively quickly. So once I can get a couple elephants, if I can get just like 2 elephants, I could send and I should be able to get down there. But we have to wait for it to grow to size 2 anyway. Need more cities, missionary instead of stable. No, I want elephants, but I want to have the stable if I'm going to build an elephant so they get the 2nd promotion. We don't really need to settle more cities right now. The only other one I have is this filler spot, but there's really no point in settling this until I have civil service so I can spread irrigation up here. It's just a totally dead city without that. So I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, you can go in piggy bank.
Yes?
And then, yeah, I don't think there's really room for much more in the way of cities. Why a catapult in Under Pressure? Where's Under Pressure? Wait, I'm not building a catapult in Under Pressure. Did I queue one up by accident? No. All right, and remember, the player wins tiebreakers on wonders. So this is going to be nice. We're going to get a big score jump because we're going to get the wonder points and the +1 pop in every city points. So let's see how much of a jump we get. We want catapults. Catapults are generally good units, just overall. All right. So here in the capital, we just finished a missionary. We need another worker. We're already at the happiness cap. We need another worker here. All right, there we go. There's the Hanging Gardens. Now we're going to lose a population point here at Under Pressure because there's no way we can feed that extra population point. Can we justify building a road? So these workers are going to improve. Hold on, let me get back to this point. There's the Hanging Gardens Wonder video. So the health is nice. +1 pop everywhere is nice. And here we would like to get some elephants. Unfortunately, we did lose that tile. And we can do this for a little bit of extra food, but we're still going to lose a pop point, unfortunately. However, once we starve off that pop point, we'll be okay. I guess we might as well work this tile right now. All right. I want to get to here, so. And then I'm going to have to go around to all the cities. Hey, Christianity, we got a free spread. Nice. Very nice. So I think Under Pressure is the main one I want to spread religion to right now.
Yes? Awaiting your orders.
So we're going to use the workers to improve these 2 tiles, right? Improve the whatchamacallit, the horses, improve the wines. And as soon as that's done, these workers will be free to road back here. The city is connected by sea already, so it does already have all of the resources. All right, we're going to chop mine that. Okay, so now Piggy Bank's got this connected. So now we need to get over to the gold tile and get that connected. But now that's got a road. It was already connected by sea, but now it's got a road connection. So we'll run through here and then get to the gold tile. All right, meanwhile, these guys, there we go, have that done there. Go back to cottaging. Works for me. And I do have to do a quick one-over of my cities because they all grew a pop point. Now, Hammy Hills is actually unhappy. Grew into unhappiness. That's okay, though.
What do you need?
We're about to connect the gold, so we'll have another point of happiness, and then it won't be unhappy. Okay, so America, working every tile, plus it's missing a cottage here, so we're going to have to get that done somewhere. Still looks pretty good. Under pressure, sadly, is going to starve off that pop point. All right, Hammy Hills. Yeah, it's starving because it has the unhappy citizen, but again, we'll take care of that shortly because we're going to have the gold connected. And then as soon as that happens, we can work one of these tiles. Probably should... This actually would not be a bad tile to cottage either. I think we have enough food for it. Or actually, we can cottage this now. Let's get down there and cottage that. Okay. Cow patty, this is probably fine. Do this just so it grows a turn faster. Again, we're outpacing the worker supply by a pretty bad margin. As soon as this catapult's done, we're going to get another worker out of this town over here. Skyrim. Again, I'm just going to grow on all these tiles super fast, and then we'll start working the excellent hill tiles. Rodeo Country. We just built a cottage. We still don't have enough. Look at this city growing. It's already size 7. I like this city. And then here we're waiting on the borders to expand. And this city is already size 2 because, yeah, because we had the Hanging Gardens. Yes, we gained almost 100 points of score there. Could always settler produce the excess population in prep for the bar. Again, let's get at least the first city established first. I think we're okay at the moment. I think we're okay at the moment, but it's true we will need to get a settler down eventually. All right, catapult done. I said I need another worker here. Move a soldier to Hammy Hills. Oh yeah, we could just, that's right. We can always move another unit in there because we're in hereditary rule, so. Yeah, we can just move another unit in there. That I should have done last turn. All right. So this pasture's not done yet. I actually don't want the barbed worker to stop, so I probably should have not moved there. Oh well. All right, we'll go through here. I think this tile's the better one to move through. We got a chariot that's freed up to go do other things. I can't keep up with Rodeo Court. Rodeo Country just grows so fast. All right, anyway, well, let's start moving this at least in this direction. You can always decide where to go after that. All right, so you need to come down here and help us farm this. Pour under pressure. Well, I guess it's going to starve either way, so we might as well do this. And then if we finish that next turn, it'll avoid starving another pop point. Okay. All right, there we go. All right. So yeah, I think it's not quite going to finish that. Sending that pop point to die in the iron mines or the stone quarries, I guess. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. Yep. Let's just check in with the AI and see if anything's new. She's still pleased with us. We've got the big "we care for our brothers and sisters of the faith" modifier. She's been doing a pretty good job of spreading the religion around in her cities. It's in about half of them. And she should keep spreading it on her own. I don't think I need to spend missionaries. As far as my cities, I'm just missing in Skyrim and then down there at Panamania. So we'll have to get another missionary at some point, but in pretty good shape there. How close are we to popping borders here? Oh, very close. 3 turns. Okay. Just enough time to road here and then get up here and improve this. And then we've got this tile too. Boy, Piggy Bank's a pretty good city. Pretty good. I thought for a second that was floodplains. Oh well. All right, so now we've unlocked forges. I think we want currency next. Just another good economic tech. All right, we finished the stable. Now, I do want to get the forges, but let's get at least one war elephant first. Got stable there. Do I have a stable here? I think the only city that has one right now is Hammy Hills, and then under pressure is going to be the other one. All right, was that enough to finish the farm? Okay, good. That should stabilize. Oh wait, we're missing a... Wait, we're down 1 food? I thought that that got us to 18. We're missing a bit of food. Is there any... There's no other tile we can swap here. Oh. I guess we lose another pop point here, unfortunately. That's too bad. That's a shame. Yeah, also I need to get this out of the way. Because, yeah, they stopped improving that, and I want them to improve that so that... I want them to improve it so that they'll grow to size too. All right, there we go. Get Hammy Hills, as you said, out of unhappiness, because there's no reason for it to be unhappy. All right, 4 turns to a Were Elephant.
What do you need?
We have 2 catapults here. Probably only need to send 1 down there. Let's send 1. And then, like, 2 axes and a Were Elephant would probably be sufficient. Don't like having so little stuff over here at under pressure. I feel like this is somewhat under garrisoned. I think we need to get some more units out. Because if this guy declares war, we don't have slavery civic, so it's not like we'd be able to just slave out a bunch of units. But cat, 2 axes, 1 War Elephant, and that chariot. Oh, you know what? We actually only need to send 1 because we can pull this axe along with it. So I only need to send 1 axe, I think. Like a catapult to go in and collateral, and then we should have odds on everything after that. Anyway. No, you must work cottages. We can't build them fast enough. We can't build the cottages fast enough. Anyway. Yep, under pressure still starving. I know. There's no tile I can swap to. I thought that there was enough that I could get that, but no, not enough, unfortunately. Look at all our little cottages. We have the industrial era, or is it? I think it's the Renaissance era graphics on all of these. And we have towns in the core because these tiles have been worked longer. Serfdom variant next. Serfdom's not that bad. It's really good in late era starts. Maybe I would love to do a late era start sometime. The problem is the AI just doesn't understand how to play the late era starts, sadly. All right, well, you need to improve this. Get this done. All right, so 1 of these can turn back, as I said. All right, so send these slowly on their way. I guess you might be able to join up with them because you just happen to be there. All right, and we'll start connecting this next turn. We cannot keep up at Rodeo Country. Here, you can come along with this punitive expedition too. Plus, we've got this exploring. Oh, there we go. Now it's size 2. Excellent. Okay. Now that it's size 2, I don't want them to do anything else. So now we want them to bring that back. All right, nice. We got that connected. Workboat's about to finish. And then we can help road over there. All right. Road that. Under pressure does not have any more tiles that need to be improved. So you guys can shift down here, maybe do this cottage for Hammy Hills. I've been waiting on. Yeah, this is, I mean, we're in good shape. Cowboy, yeah, the cowboys certainly demand their cottages, right? Just like, I can't build it fast enough. So now we want to get some forges up. The forge plus organized religion is a really nice pairing. How's Skyrim doing? Skyrim just finished growing. And then now you can grow onto these hill tiles. The US housing market right now. Let me just say this. I'm really glad that Liz and I bought our house when we did. We actually bought at a really good time. We bought when the interest rates were low, so we got pretty lucky. And then we were able to refinance to actually get an even lower rate. So we bought our house. We got our house in 2018. So we were able to be in our house for all the COVID stuff, which would have been sucked if we had been in like a little apartment for that. Punish Shanghai. I mean, probably, but we'll see. All right, so next we need the granary, or granary, so that we'll be able to grow faster. And then we need a lighthouse here. Also could be a pretty good Moai city. Man, Chin just is like, he really wants me to attack him, right? Look at all the wonders. He's got Great Lighthouse and Colossus and Mausoleum. It's like, geez, man, stop tempting me. I'm trying to be a nice guy. Please stop tempting me. With all of these wonders. It's like, I'm trying to be a nice guy here. He's really making it tough, though. Seriously, this little tundra city. How in the world does he build Great Lighthouse, Colossus, and Mausoleum in this city? I mean, I guess it's not that big. It's got double resources, but still. Did he build in Moai? And he built Moai. That's how he did it. He built Moai in there. If I use flying camera, so it's actually not a terrible city. It's got Moai, so he's getting plus production on all of the tiles there. The real affluent point. Yeah, I know, right? He just continues to draw a bigger and bigger target on his back. But again, I'm trying to be a nice guy here. I'm trying to stay peaceful. All right, anyway. So now let's get that road built. All right. So workers in position on the gold tile. All right, so there's another cottage. There we go. Okay. So do we just chop this and cottage this next? I say yes. We are starting to get close to the happy cap, but we can, you know what we can do? We can always just like take this off and run scientist. This is probably maybe this is our scientist specialist city because we have so much food. Like we can always just do this when it hits the happiness cap and then just be like, all right, well, run some scientists for a couple turns. Or we can use it to or we can just use it to try to get another settler because we are going to need more settlers, as you guys have pointed out. So we have options, basically. That food won't go to waste. We'll be able to do something with it. Okay, so we've got tiles being improved here. As I said, I think Happy Hills, we wanted to improve this tile because we can now actually chop jungle. And then maybe shift over to Cow Patty, which is also in serious need of improvement. Well, I guess we are working on this tile here, but like we could improve this tile too. We could like mine this would definitely make the city stronger. Right, plus the forges give happiness as well. Also a good point. But yeah, I think we have enough. I mean, if we have like, and we have what, 2 axes, 2 chariots, and 2 catapults, that should be plenty to take the Barb City, which even comes with its own worker, amazingly. And then, yeah, and then we can try to go for that spot down the road. We'll figure it out. We'll get a settler out of somewhere. Just kind of amused at how we're now marching our way through. So Izzy's got a little stack there. Man, they are fighting on the other continent. Look at that. Another great general. It's got to be Montezuma on that other continent. Because remember, the religions got snapped up. It's probably like Montezuma, Justinian, something like that. Something crazy. All right. I do think this is probably our Moai city. At least we have stone to build it a little bit faster. Yeah, so granary, lighthouse, Moai, I think is the 3 things we do here. Gonna take a while to build, but I mean we might as well. Unfortunately, we can't like slave things to build it faster. All right, so Murica is unhappy, but again, we've got a gold resource about to be connected, plus the forge, so that's fine. Cottage this and then cottage that. All right. Rodeo Country, we're still desperately trying to keep up with the supply. Oh, I guess I could move a unit into Murica as well, couldn't I? Well, I don't think I can get a unit over there fast enough, or not, especially considering that I'm going to have this road connected literally on the next turn. So I guess it's okay just to be unhappy for 1 turn. This is the anti-timing. The granary finishing at the same turn as growth, but that's okay. All right, choppity chop. Road. I guess you might as well. Oh, you should have probably roaded here to speed up. Well, anyway. Yeah, that was kind of a waste of time. I should have wrote it here. Oh well. That's okay. Here comes the cavalry on its way down. Or I should have just moved into this same tile. Oh well. Oh well. We would have had to road that anyway. Yeah, our continent. Our continent, their continent. That's pretty funny. The Peninsula of Power. So that's a reference to the original Final Fantasy that had the Peninsula of Power. In the original, just to give a little background, in the original Final Fantasy, there is a bug that causes this one tiny section of the map to have an encounter zone that's in a much more advanced. You fight monsters that are from a much more advanced area, and the community calls it the Peninsula of Power, which is really funny. Yeah, the other continent seems to be very violent. We have like the peaceful continent. The other continent is the violent one. All right, so we do want to get a forge here, but as I said, I wanted to squeeze out at least a couple elephants. All right, over here, what else do we need? We might want another missionary or two. I do want the city to be able to grow. Not that it has much food surplus. I need to farm some of these tiles down here. I guess we'll just do the forge because forges are really quite good. Okay. So yeah, while you're here, why don't you farm so we have another tile we can work? I know you're by yourself. Usually you want workers in pairs of two. It's just so much faster when you have workers working together. But it is what it is. Okay. Wrote that. You know, I guess this pair of workers can both move here next turn. All right, and now we've got gold connected, so now Murica is okay, and it's onto its cottage. And yeah, we'll build the forge, and then it'll have more happiness. Keep cranking it. Again, look at our city sizes. We've got the 13, 12, 10, 9, about to be 10, 8, 8. If this city wasn't starving, it would be much better off. I mean, you can just see I'm outgrowing the AI in terms of size and population's power in this game. Anyway, thanks for joining, Shalafat. Power Peninsula might fit. Power Peninsula might fit. I think Murica is going to do Settler once it finishes this forge. I think that's yeah, I think that's what we do next. All right. Keep working on that. Comes the cavalry. Yeah, Izzy is not showing much incentive to come down. Look, I love how our borders popped back this for AI. Plus, if we take this, we even get another worker for free. But we actually do want the crabs for health purposes, because some of our cities are like Hammy Hills is unhealthy, so that would actually make it healthy. Well, closer to being healthy. What we really want is this corn, but we can't get that from Izzy. She'll never trade it to us. Oh, hello, but she might trade us. But okay, she's willing to trade us something. What do you want for this? Okay, I don't mind giving her horses. I'm not planning on fighting her. Okay, and then we'll get the potential. We'll get the you supplied us with resources long term. All right. She wants ivory now. Not giving her ivory. I don't want the AI to be able to build war elephants. Now Chin can, if he ever gets the text for it, but I would prefer that the AI not be able to build war elephants. Okay, he's still not plotting war, so okay. She wants horses to fight barbs, maybe. Maybe. There was a... I don't know if Link Mario Samus had this in mind, but back when we were playing the... I've got another great engineer. Geez, good thing there's no wonders I'm really pining for at the moment. When we were playing the Apolloton demo game, one of the teams we were competing against, PAL, which was a ladder team, a multiplayer ladder team, they asked us for a source of horses to fight barbarians. That's what they said. They actually used it to build Egyptian war chariots to attack their neighbor. But they sent us this message like we needed to fight some barbs, and they were lying. So I always think of that if someone's like, we needed to fight barbs. I was like, do you though? Anyway. Okay, so I want this worker to join with this worker down here. And, okay. So I'd like to get to this tile here, but I can't make it there, so we'll just farm this tile instead.
What's the plan?
We actually, you know what? These two they should go to this tile for the capital. I should go improve this first. Oh well. That is in fact what you had in mind. Okay. Oh, we didn't have enough to finish currency last turn. Whoops! I forgot to turn down the slider. That's my bad. I could have finished that tech. I could have gotten that last turn. That was my bad. And then we would have had an extra turn of currency trade routes. So jarring to hear workers speaking English. Yeah, normally, and not in one of the like 15 other languages that Civ4 has. Yeah, they actually do speak in English because this is we're playing as America this game. All right, still coming down here. Army is on its way. We'll build this road. Road, the only tile improvement you can build in enemy territory. Of course, I forgot to build a road here, but oh well. We would have had to stop there anyway. Wow, currency was worth a fair bit of money. We actually do have trade routes with both AIs. All right, so where do we want to go next? I think the next thing we want is civil service, because that actually does a lot for us. Bureaucracy with a capital that looks like this is going to be pretty strong. I think it's worthwhile to flip into that. And we want to be able to spread irrigation. Plus it unlocks maces if we go to machinery tech, so that's pretty good. The other option would be we could try to hit the top part of the calendar. Like, we don't need calendar because we don't have any calendar resources. Mausoleum's already been built. I think there's still a religion at philosophy, but we already have the religion we need. We don't need multiple religions. So, yeah. I think this is right. I think this is where we want to go. All right, cow patty. So cow patty needs a forge. Yeah, now that this city has this tile improvement, it actually has decent production. It's got 9. If we can farm this, that gets us to 12, and then organized religion increases that to what? 15? So that's not too bad. And we have the forge as well. Okay, so you finish that. And then you can work on this tile here. All right, so workers. Great scientist in a faraway land. All right. Okay, we didn't need to road that tile anyway. These units will still be right here. Question is, do I wait one extra turn for the second catapult? Probably. Probably just to be safe. All right, so what's our break even? We're back to about 55% break even. We do civil service in 5 turns at about 100. We need, what, about 400-ish gold, a little bit more than that. So, yeah, our econ is starting to take off right now. Let's just look at our demographics at 50%, at like break even rate. Okay, so yeah, our GMP is really accelerated with all these cottages popping up everywhere. We're #1 production, which is rare. #1 food. We're still last in soldiers, but we're making progress there too. We're tops in land area, tops in pop. And this is actually good. This means that you're making a lot of money off of trade routes. So all that's pretty good. I'm not too worried about Izzy converting to another religion. Now, maybe that'll look silly long term, but I don't think that she's in the mood. Yeah, there's philosophy still available, but there's really very little that I want there after that. Divine right's also available too. I mean, if she really wants to go all out for a religion, she can go all out for a religion. I'm not that not overly concerned. There's not much at philosophy I want. I mean, I would just take it just to bury the religion. Pacifism is probably not that helpful for me. Other continent is busy pillaging each other's minds. Something like that. Anyway, civil service lets us found this filler city up here. Now, I think we want to get priority on this spot first, but like we can maybe double settler. We can definitely afford more cities now. And this also gets us silver, so that's pretty good too. Now, I realize that there's a hole in like our territory over here. So the question is like long term, we actually probably do want a city here long term as well, because we can farm this, and then that at least gets us +4 food per turn. And like that makes it worthwhile to run the city. It just is a fishing village. It would be pretty worthless, but if you can get to +4 food per turn, it's probably okay. Still very, very sad, but that's like an extreme long-term thing. If it weren't for these leftover tiles, I actually wish I could put it 1 tile further east right here and grab this tile too. Well, but then it would be off the coast, so never mind. Never mind. Resource out in the fall. I mean, it's possible, right? But no. It was worth a shot, but no. Sadly, no. Our entire north coast, our entire coastline has no seafood resources at all. Really, really a little wild that there's none of them there. Anyway. All right, Murica's done a forge, so let's go ahead and... well, actually, I think it grows in one turn, doesn't it? Yeah, it grows in one turn, so we'll let it grow and then do the settler. Yeah, we'll let it grow and then do the settler. I'll do half a turn on missionary then. All right, forge, just getting forges up everywhere. Also, why are we not working this tile? Forge is going to be worth plus 1 happiness. So, got the granary done. Okay, what do we need next? Probably the forge. Yeah, should be the forge next. So, if we work the gold and the iron tile, we actually only have plus 3 food per turn. So I would love to get another farm in here, because I think we do want to work those tiles. Like they're just too good tiles not to work, but I think we would like to get a little bit more food. She just went into theocracy. Interesting. I don't suppose she's plotting war. Apparently not with us, as far as I can tell. He's not plotting war either. Why not settle on the plain tiles between the mountains and your border? The only time I would just grab these. I don't think so. I don't think that's worthwhile. I think it's better to work the coast, to be honest. Yeah, it's her favorite civic, so I'm not surprised she went into it. All right. Murica. All right. Still tossing down. So now we need to get over here and cottage these tiles. Can you get over there in one turn? Yes. Okay. But is there a way for me to get irrigation up here? I think that there is with civil service. We can do the long... Oh, wait, no, this is a hill tile, isn't it? Okay. But we can still do that. We can irrigate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can do an irrigation chain like that. So that's a lot, but we actually want these farms for Tombstone anyway. And we want irrigation for this anyway. So I think maybe the Tombstone, maybe the Rodeo Country bunch can spend some time farming up in that direction afterwards. All right. So we're also temporarily done over here too, at Hammy Hills. Oh, I wanted to get this tile improved. That's right. Could also improve this tile. That actually might be a better tile to get the jungle chopped down. Jungle causes unhealthiness too. I don't know that we need a road on this tile, but I guess we might as well while we're there. Now, why again does the unit cycling go all the way down there? Okay, let's get ready for this. We actually could pillage the cows for like 10 gold, but I don't want to do that. While you guys are here, finish the road. Yeah, we'll wait the 1 extra turn for this. So we'll attack on turn 143. All right, you're done. So now you can come join here for the help out at the capital. And you can just chill here until the city is done. All right, finish that. Okay. So yeah, at Piggy Bank, yeah, I think we want to work on getting some farms up here because I would like to get this up to +5 food. So we can't do that until we have civil service, unfortunately. So what I could do is I could chop this and build like 2 cottages here because the irrigation route's never going to go through the iron tile. So like I could cottage these tiles potentially and then bring food up and have these 2 be the farms. These 2 could be the farms. Yeah, these 2 here. I mean, it would mean that Rodeo Country can't work them, but I think Rodeo Country has enough tiles to work as it is. How is the city supposed to build a lighthouse? That is a good question. How would a city here build the lighthouse? Forest chops. It can chop this forest, and that gets it halfway there. That's probably how it gets the lighthouse done. And then this tile too. Well, I don't know if that would get... This would probably go to Skyrim. But with the forest chop here, it can get halfway there. Also, if we're in uni suffrage later, and these are towns. I could temporarily have them go to that city if I needed to. We'll get it done. Don't worry. Ugh. Oh, that was from a missionary. All right, so you. Well, we're gonna do this. Oh, you can finish. I was gonna say we're gonna do the settler, but you know what? You can finish this missionary because you're already halfway done. Besides, we're gonna get a chop on this anyway. Actually, if the chop goes in, we're just gonna waste some of the overflow. So let's.
Your orders.
There we go. Okay, so you guys also chop in here.
Yes.
I mean, that's just a filler city, so it's not like urgent what it ends up doing.
Yes.
I guess we can work this tile when the city grows next. Oh, and you need to come down here too. I'm glad that I clicked on you, just so you were available. All right. So this should be more than enough to take this city. And then the workers can come down here and help out. Okay. So how many more turns until we can get this? 5 turns, I think. So in the meantime, we're going to chop this and build a cottage. Because this will also help your forge along. Glad the AI has been so peaceful. It's nice to just play a relaxing game here. Yeah, we're halfway there. We're also getting visibility on a lot of Izzy's stuff. She must be doing a very poor job of building espionage stuff. Because I have not like gone super heavy on the espionage. What's the ratio? Yeah, she's at 95%. So I have more total points in her than she has in me. And then Chin has built more apparently because he has the 111. So he must. Oh, he built the Great Wall early on, didn't he? So he got espionage stuff from the Great Wall. He may have used a Great Spy against me at some point. Anyway, we're at +9 with Izzy now. So she likes us a lot. So yeah, if she goes to war with anyone, it's unlikely to be us. It's not impossible that she could come after us, but we've actually made a friend. We made a little religious friend. So yeah, there's that. All right, so got a war elephant. Let's get the forge here. Too bad we're not getting control of that tile back. Jungle has grown. Well, none of our cities can work that, so it's not a big deal. All right, clear the jungle, and then we'll mine that hill tile. All right, so let's split all these units up. So we've got 3 archers. With City Raider, we at least get odds. So we have like 3/4 odds to survive here. Nice, we got the retreat. So we crippled 1 archer and did collateral to the other 2. Let's send the other catapult in because we've got, I mean, if you can get like 90% odds with the cat, you might as well take the collateral damage. We actually lose that? Okay. That was an 88% to win that. Okay, well, I guess we softened them up. We only got in 3 hits. If we had gotten in 1 more hit, we would have won that. But instead, they got in 6 hits before we could do 4. Anyway, we should be more than enough able to finish this off. So 80%, let's just 85%. Well, I'm glad I brought extra units just in case. Anyway, this is more just who do we want to give XP to. I guess that was a waste because we didn't get any XP from that because we're already capped on XP. You can only get 10 XP from the barbs. No, return control to the Chinese Empire. Of course, yeah. We're gonna do that. All right. Oops. And oh, it's an anarchy. Wait, 4 turns of anarchy? What? That's odd. I guess it had some barb culture. That's surprising. Anyway, well, it'll come out of anarchy soon enough, I guess. So we'll stay here and we'll heal up. Okay. And you, healthy chariot, why don't you go out barb fog busting? I don't understand why the game does that. It's like, return control to the Chinese Empire. It's like, wait, what? This has never been under the control of China at any point in time. This makes literally no sense. Anyway. So Rodeo Country got a chop, and oh, Piggy Bank got a chop too. Okay. All right, so we can't irrigate yet, so let's mine this hill tile instead. All right, and we can turn on research now because we picked up some gold from that city capture. Okay, cool. And now we've got a settler going. And we'll use the settler to come down here and grab this spot. Because why not? And then we're going to need a workboat for there. Too bad we can't. Too bad this city has to be the one to build the workboat. By the way, if we want to rename this from Sarmation, we can change the name. Hopefully she doesn't send that settler down there now. I suppose that's true, but you know, in a worst case scenario, I could close borders with Izzy if she tried to do that. We'll see. Of course, then how would I get my own units down here? I don't know. Oh yeah, this was going to be Peninsula of Power. That's right. That was... There is enough room for it, just enough. Nice. We hounded out the natives to open up room to settle. What could be more American? So she does not appear. So the thing is, the AI will only send units to scout. They'll only send a settler to go settle somewhere if they've scouted it. They do not cheat on that. They did in Civ 3. In Civ 4, they actually do not cheat on that. They have to have scouted it to settle it. And since they never scouted this, they won't settle there. Because I don't think they will, because they don't know. Basically, the AI doesn't know that it exists. You could farm that river tile at Rodeo, so the irrigation chain is not so long. That is true, but I think I'm okay with cottaging. That is true. We could just put a farm here, and then we don't have to do an insane irrigation chain. But I think it's okay. I don't mind the insane irrigation chain. All right, so you can hang out in here for right now, and here's our free worker. So, well, I might as well road towards this next spot because we can't do anything else while the city's in anarchy. But I think that I do appreciate that suggestion. All right. These guys, I think I'll start, now that they're done with this, I'll move these guys up here and they can start, well, farming in this direction, or at least roading towards this spot, because once we can build farms, we can settle that. Although, I guess we have to grab the southern, I guess we have to go for this spot first, just in case the AI wants it. So does it make sense to move this city at all? I think it maybe makes sense to move this over to here, because then we have more grassland tiles to work, which are better tiles. Yeah, I think it makes more sense to put it here. Now, this does mean we need a border expansion to be able to work these, but we do get a free border expansion in 10 turns. So we just accept this city's garbage for the first 10 turns. But in exchange, we get 3 grassland tiles instead of 3 ocean tiles. So I think that's very worthwhile. And then, yeah, and then we grab that. We do miss the furs, but that's whatever. We already have furs. And they'll be, it's not like the yield of this tile is particularly good. And then we've got this, which is probably going to be the real poverty points down there, because we need to have a real poverty point in each game or something. All right. Yeah, so just continuing to snowball along. All right, Hammy Hills is now happy again. Actually could use the aqueduct here. Could use the aqueduct here because it's suffering from unhealthiness. And it is only a 6-turn build, so. Red Lobster. It would have to build 2 workboats anyway to use the seafood. We can build the workboats at the other city down there. Alright, so this city, Tombstone, doesn't have anything too crucial to build right now. I mean, we can do the market, but like this is not amazing. Markets are +2 happiness, but like we're not at the happy cap right now anyway. Yeah, oh, we have a stupid spy specialist here. What the WTF. Why the spy specialist? AI, why? Um, so what is the most useful thing we can build here right now? It's either, it could be another missionary. How many more cities do we have to convert? Let me just stuff it on missionary for right now. Skyrim, we want the Forge. So we have a couple cities to convert, so I'm going to go ahead and have it do a missionary for right now. And then we've got the settler here too. I think I'm going to have Murica. Love that name, by the way. I'll just have it do another settler because it can do these pretty fast. This one for the southern spot, and then one for up here, and we can have these workers start getting ready. I can actually move down here pretty fast. Yeah, so road. Again, we want you fog busting down here just to keep the barbs out. You need to stay there to keep those units healing. Okay. So we just finished this cottage. This city. Oh, we actually have this engineer here. Boy, this city is running into some serious unhealthiness, isn't it? Well, good thing we got the crabs on the way. Now the question is, do we want to cottage this tile too? I think the answer is actually yes, because we're like almost out of tiles to work anyway. And with a cottage here, eventually universal suffrage can turn this into a town. So I don't think we need more food. We might as well. Just drop another cottage. Why not? Remember the road to tower where the chariots are to avoid a gap in the roll. There is a road. I did have workers roading that. Actually, an extra one here. And we could always turn one of these into one of these farms into a cottage, but yeah, no worries. All right, so 2 turns. Well, the other thing we can do is we can like pre-chop some of these tiles over here. All right, so we got that cottage done. Okay, there we go. You guys, we're only 2 turns away from civil service, so let's like start getting ready for that. Start moving down here. Yeah, start like getting ready for this. Oh, you can't quite make it there. Well, we need to road this tile anyway, because we're gonna have to, the irrigation has to pass through that spot, so we might as well do that. All right. Find this. Radio country. No, no spy specialists. No spy specialists. All right. Yeah, we're mostly done here. Wow, we're mostly done. I guess we can come down here and cottage another one of these tiles then. Almost done at rodeo country. Jeez. How many cottages is this? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all Riverside. Man, this is a lot of commerce here. Just, they grow so fast, right? We already have, this one's already 15 more turns to town, 17 to town. They grow really fast with Emancipation. Really fast. So, that's pretty fun. Yeah, our GMP is finally caught up to who's number 1? Is it Chin with all his culture that's number 1? Yes, it is. By the way, can you see when we turn research on and when we turn it off? I don't know what he has in terms of tech. He doesn't have alphabet, does he? No, doesn't have alphabet, so we can't see what techs he has. And he has a great lighthouse. That is true. He is also profiting from my trade routes, but that's okay. Look at this. It's not actually not even close right now. He is 1,500 culture points ahead of me in this city. He also has feudalism, so it's not to say you can't attack a protective leader with feudalism. It's more like it's not going to be much fun. Not until you have knights, at least. Okay, he wants iron. Again, I'm going to say care to negotiate and cancel this. Is there anything else I could send him? I could send him a wine. I don't mind this. Okay, I don't mind that. But he's not getting iron from me. That's just not happening. Okay. All right, so where do we want to send this missionary? Cities that still need. So Skyrim is never going to get it without a missionary because it's got another religion in there. Okay. So finish the road.
What's the plan?
guy's hanging out here to keep healing people. Okay. Can pre-chop this turn. Not as useful as anything else we can do here right now because we can't.
Awaiting your orders.
We want to drop down a cottage, but we can't do that yet. All right, so you need to come down here, get ready to start farming. And you are going to road for right now. We're going to class with China, perhaps. Again, as long as he leaves me alone, I'm mostly content to just leave him alone. We'll see. I mean, he doesn't like us very much. Actually, he got up to cautious. I'm a little surprised he managed to get back up to cautious in this game. So we're at -2. But, I mean, we'll see. As I said, I'm inclined to play peacefully. Just try to out-tech these guys. All right, so Hammy Hills finished this. Actually don't know if I can afford to put something on this tile just yet. Because we're already working tiles here. All right, well, that's fine. They can road that tile and then... Actually, I don't even need to road that tile. They can just start moving irrigation up to here, roading and irrigating in that direction, because that settler is going to go up there to the north. All right, we all have the granary done here, and then we'll start work boats. We're going to need work boats for down here. Fortunately, the work boats can slide down. Of course, we have to wait 10 turns for the borders to expand, so we probably do lighthouse first. Maybe we do lighthouse and then work boat. We'll see. But we're going to need to get work boats for this city. All right.
The bureaucracy is expanding to meet the needs of the expanding bureaucracy.
Okay. All right. Now, where do we want to go next? Machinery would not be bad because it unlocks maces and crossbows. At the very least, we could upgrade our axes into maces. So that's the kind of the defensive option. There is also the option to try to get to optics. And then build some caravels, which I wouldn't mind doing either. And then there's the guilds line. We could try to get to guilds. Actually, could get paper right now and try to build Sancor. I don't know if we want to go the monk economy or not. We're not spiritual, so we don't get cheap temples, but it is a possibility. We could also go for Notre Dame. That's pretty cheap with stone, but we need machinery for that. It looks like we need machinery for optics or engineering, so I guess we probably want machinery. And then maybe optics, just to see who the heck is out there. I'm not sure that we need that so much, as it would just be nice to know who else is out there. All right. Yeah, I guess it's the lighthouse next. Just because it's going to take a little while to get the that city founded and the borders to expand. Right, we could go for engineering and build Notre Dame. Pikes are also quite good units. Okay, so what are we looking for here? We finished the forge. That's good. What's our base production here? 10? That's pretty good. That gets to 12 hammers with the forge. We need organized religion here, too. That 10 becomes 15 if we get that done there. All right, so I don't think that we need the lighthouse. I don't think we're working water tiles. I think we can skip that. Library is pretty cheap, and we do have the gold resource, so I think it's probably the library for the time being. Okay, so we have another worker here, so let's put them to work. This city, I think this worker should be done, yeah. Got the mine done. So we can swap from this over to here. This missionary here can go up to Piggy Bank, the one that's in production there. All right, let's hope we succeed on the 90% dice roll. Nope. Oh, the 10%. It's right around 90%, so that's unlucky. It's a bit unlucky. I actually failed 2 90% in this game already.
Tell me what to do.
Oh, well. Oh, hello. Well, I'm glad we were heading down there.
Ready for action.
Okay, so you can do that. Now you guys can... the missionary got Fusro Dad. Yeah, the Taoists have no time for your ecclesiastical nonsense. All right. So Power Peninsula is just going to work that. All right, I do want
What's the plan?
a unit to come back here. It feels weird having a City Raider axe being the unit that's guarding this place, but let's get you back towards our cat stack, which is not much of a cat stack, but it is at least a catapult stack. And then you can stay down here and fog bust as well. I think these two chariots can just watch out for that. All right. Now this pair is basically free because Murica doesn't have any more tiles to work at present. So I think these workers are kind of open to going somewhere and doing something. Rodeo Country just finished. Oh no, it didn't. I thought it just finished another cottage here. But it's going to need another turn. So where can I send these guys? I think Cow Patty could use some attention right now. Get this tile improved at the very least. And just enough movement to get down there too.
What do you need?
Now the other question is, do we want to revolt into bureaucracy? Is it worthwhile to spend a turn doing that? It probably is, given our capital is, you know, a size 14 capital with like 8 towns or something crazy like that. So it's probably worthwhile to do that. The question is, would we want to pair it with a flip into something else? Is it worth a turn of anarchy just to get into bureaucracy? Probably not. Probably not. Now, if we could pair it with a flip into mercantilism or free market, that would be a lot more useful. So even though that's a nice civic, I don't know that we want to spend a turn of anarchy for it. If we could get into a golden age, of course. So I think I'll hold off on that because I don't want to waste a whole turn. All right. Christian missionary done. I do think I probably need some more units. So why don't we do a stable, and maybe you can try to get some elephants, because they're definitely the best unit I can build right now. All right. Farm. Farming it up here. I'm a little surprised this game has stayed this peaceful. All right. We'll take our 96% odds. Hopefully we win this. All right. We're on top of it. Nice.
Your orders.
All right. Now we should be good. Probably don't need 3 workers in this little area right now. Then again, maybe we do. I don't know. We'll go ahead and road on this tile. Hopefully it'll help us speed up a turn. Yep, it will help us speed up this city by a turn. Nice. This little area is not particularly well guarded. All right, I think Rodeo Country is mostly done at this point. Rodeo Country. Now we can improve this tile here, so we might as well give it another tile to work. All right. I'm like, do I want to road this tile? I don't know that that really does much for us, but I guess so. I don't think that that really does that much, but anyway. Okay. Yeah, just like trying to check in with these AIs periodically to see, oh wait, now she doesn't want to trade us? Aren't we still pleased? Maybe she hooked up more sources of her own. He's still not plotting war. He still only has 5 cities. We really cramped this guy on space, didn't we? Limited him to just a handful of cities. Rodeo's working a spy again. Yeah, it really likes to do that, doesn't it? Okay. Just checking some of these other cities real quick. No, okay. Those are the main culprits. Skyrim as well, but Skyrim does not seem to be working the spy specialist. Okay. Yeah, we don't have much of an army. That's probably our biggest weakness. Well, we're actually not that far off now. We're still in last, but we're not that far off. And our GMP at break even is 2nd place. So definitely doing pretty well. And of course, we're still expanding. This is like the don't attack me button. Statue of Zeus has so many wonders. So many wonders. You guys can just chill down here for right now. Might as well work this until the borders expand. We do need to get this finished though. And we can do this. Actually might be better. No, what we want to do is we'll run this and we'll grow, and then when the borders expand, we'll mine this and you can work the 4 production hill tile. All right. And what was the name we had for this one? I can't remember what the name is that we had. We had something in mind for this one. Wait, did someone edit this and put little sunglasses on William? I because that is not quite the same smile as it normally is. Yeah, did we have a name for this spot? I'm trying to remember
Yes.
while I'm moving other units around. I think we had something in mind, but I can't remember what it was. It lets you modify to add sunglasses. Okay. Oh, that's why the SG is for sunglasses. Gotcha.
Yes.
Red Lobster. That was it.
As
That
you
was
wish.
it. Red Lobster. Okay. Well, this is not the most impressive city, is it? All right. So we want a workboat because you're going to build one, and then Panamania is going to also build another one. Also, I think I want to toss down a workshop on this tile just to get a little bit more production up there. That's what these workers can do. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they can move up here and workshop that tile. Red Lobster.
At your service.
Some other good suggestions too. Oh, Piggy Bank just got religion. Did that spread in there on its own? I could have sworn this didn't have religion a turn ago. Huh, okay. Yeah, I could have sworn this didn't have religion, but okay, cool. We got an extra missionary. All right. So, well, we can try again for poor Skyrim, which failed its dice roll before. And then we have to start sending some of them down to the south. Panamania, Power Peninsula, Red Lobster all are missing religion. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we got another city, and we just have one more down the road to plant. Okay. All right, so got the forge here. Still need to chop and mine this. And we might want to probably want to farm some of these tiles so we can grow a little bit higher. It's about to pop its borders for what that's worth. All right, I don't need any of these buildings immediately. Like the markets we do want eventually, but let's see if we can get a few more missionaries to finish up with some of these. Okay, so you can move here and get that farm going. Make there's no. All right, here we go. All right, and the farm line it's in motion. It's moving. You guys can just chill here for the time being. Okay. Oh, we can improve this right now. It's in our borders right now, so we can improve that. It's going to take 2 workers to do a workshop. They always take forever to build. I actually have all 3 workers working on this farm. Okay, so we need to get the road built up here. Road up there, yep. And then the farming line also we have to continue. So that's going to take a little bit, but those workers are on it. Maybe these workers can come help out. No, Kalpati still needs its own improvement right now. And then this city is going to be able to grow onto this tile. Finally get out from under that unhealthiness. Need to get those crabs. Need those crabs. We are the largest in the world. Chin is the smallest. So there's 2 fairly large AIs on the other continent. Okay, we can pause there at the capital for right now. Statue of Liberty? No. I can't research stat. I can't go for Statue of Liberty until I have democracy tech unlocked for real. Okay, so what else do we want to do here? Probably the market, just because we've got a lot of commerce in this city. Actually, let's get the aqueduct. It's cheaper, and are suffering from a pretty serious health penalty here. All right, so you grew onto this tile here. We don't have any key buildings for you to, I mean, we could do the market, which would not be terrible, but like, let's get some more elephants out right now. We just built the stable, same thing. I want some more units just in case the AI comes after me. I don't think they're going to, but
Yes?
I'd rather better safe than sorry and all that. He just adopted vassalage. Does that mean he's plotting war? Nope. Just flipping into it because he has feudalism. Okay, the Parthenon it's kind of whatever. All right. 2, 3.
Reporting for duty. What do you need? Yes?
Sure, we'll go here. Normally you want to build them diagonally, but this will not be in our borders. At least not right away. Oops. Why did I do that? It's okay. I wanted to be here because then I could road. This actually cost me a turn on settling the city, but it's not worth a reload. I wanted to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then next turn road this, so then it's 1, 1, 2. So it actually does waste a turn, but it's not worth reloading. Okay, so we want to do this. Okay, I'll road that while we're there. All right, rodeo country. Yes, working this tile. Good. I guess we need to cottage this tile because it's about to it's about to be out of that. I do want to work this tile though because look, it actually gets me to 10 base production by working these 3, and then we can toss another cottage down there. No, I did not revolt into theocracy. I did not revolt into it. I accidentally misclicked and did that, but then I just immediately undid it with a reload because I was stupid and clicked on the wrong thing. All right, now do we have enough to get mercantile? We're break even at 40% right now. That's okay. This will get us close. This will get us close. How's our GMP look? We're still second to Chin apparently, but we're getting closer. So after machinery, I think I'm going to go for optics just because I want to see what's out there in the waters. Like Skyrim can build some caravels. Maybe Piggy Bank can build one. These cities are a little too immature, so they are not really ready, but Skyrim can build a couple. I want to know what's out there. I want to meet the rest of the AIs. As I said, we're not really power gaming here. We're just kind of enjoying the experience, and I'm curious who's out there. All right, rodeo country. Now look at that, 15 what is it? So what else do we want to do? Let's definitely get the market here. So we get 15 production per turn here. That's not bad. Not too shabby. We'd really like to get levies and get into universal suffrage. I think universal suffrage will be better than hereditary rule long term. Representation would be good as well, but I actually think with so many towns, uni suffrage will be the better option. All right, so as mentioned,
Reporting for duty.
end up wasting a turn there.
All present and accounted for.
So, yeah. Oh well. Okay, you guys do the chop mine in one action so we can continue working the tile in that immediate span. And then, okay. So here, are we working this tile? No. So you can chop it first. Feels bad to use this on a war elephant, but whatever. All right, Skyrim this time. Second time worked. We got the religion in there. By the way, what's our shrine income, just out of curiosity? 15. Not amazing, but oh, we should be building a market here because we've got the shrine. I totally forgot that was the shrine city. So yeah, we want to get more gold multipliers in that slot. So we'll definitely do that next. All right, so now the only cities we have to spread religion are the peninsula of power down here. Oh, that's not great. A barbs. Wait, how did this? Oh, it must have spawned on the one and only tile that we're not fog busting. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we got axes.
Your orders.
Let's start putting them in motion. I'm glad that we have some axes. This unit can move back. There's literally one tile we apparently weren't spotting, and a barbed spear spawned on it. That's kind of crazy, but okay. All right, so lighthouse is 3 turns here, and then we'll get the workboat out. And that gets us our 2 workboats on these 2 tiles. These are a bit slower developing cities, let's be clear. Because, yeah. All right, well, let's see where this spear goes. All right, it turned around and moved backwards. All right, you need to do the market, as already mentioned. Library. So I think we want a courthouse here. This is a little bit away from our other cities. All right. Chop. By the way, be ready on the name for that city up there.
Your orders.
All right. We're bringing the irrigation up. I don't think that name fits. I'm not quite sure what that's referring to either. Alrighty. Let's get you down here. This is like the world's longest irrigation chain. Anyway, so we'll be able to move that. We'll farm this next so we get the wheat irrigated and then continue moving up north. Our piggy bank is slowly growing. Silver Coast, that's a good name. I like that. America. Just making sure it's not working any tiles it shouldn't be. So it's like it can't grow right now, but as soon as the aqueduct's done, it'll be in pretty good shape. Something from the Elder Scrolls world. Okay, that's not a reference I was familiar with, I'm afraid. All right, so there's machinery.
A god from the machine.
And wow, philosophy is still there. That's surprising. Anyway, so compass and then optics. Silver Coast, Argent Coast. Both good. Yeah, you can. So you can just build us a few more elephants, because you are not a very good economic city, despite the presence of multiple wonders. Not a very good economic city, even so. All right. You're not an amazing city either, but you'll do for now. Okay. I guess you can do the market. All right, forge is done. And yeah, I guess that's all. We can do the courthouse right now while we're waiting on tech to unlock. So we only really need like 200 gold to get compass tech. So we should be able to do that pretty quickly. Wow, another wonder? Oh my god, this dude, we may have to stop his cultural victory down the road. Jeez, okay. I mean, he doesn't have that much culture, but... This little city here, seriously. So Shanghai has 1,300 culture. Under pressure has 1,600, but of course, this is first string for him. Jeez. Long John Silvers. I like that even more. Long John Silvers. Can you do an apostrophe? No, there's not quite enough room. Wow, okay. Oh boy. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's actually better to work this tile at first. Anyway, so we're gonna get the farms up first. So this city has some food. And then we'll get the silver connected after that. Long John Silvers. Okay, keeping an eye out for this barbed spear.
What's the plan?
Alright, so we finished this. I mean, I know that this is like a horrible yield for a tile, but we actually do need more production. So, lighthouse, I might as well just queue it up right now while I'm here. Whoops, lighthouse, and then shift click queues it up, and then we'll get then we'll work on Moai. Okay, are you done with this? Good. Okay, so Peninsula of Power, do this. We want to get the granary done, and we need that for the production. Okay, let's get you guys down here. And I don't know quite what you're going to do, but it probably involves cottaging or building forest to chop in some way. And tombstone. Yeah, you can just keep growing. Got another elephant. Just continue over here. I suppose if Isabella attacks at tombstone with a huge stack, I'm going to feel really silly. But I don't think she's coming after us. She's got to be fairly close to friendly with this setup. He is, yep, just seems very content to just hang out here with us, which I'm fine with. If you're wondering why I'm not chopping this, it's because this gets me exactly to 10, and I like the 10 getting magnified to 15, so like that's why I haven't swapped this over to here. Yeah, and it's going to grow again. And the city's going to grow again. Now, our break-even rate is only 35% right now, but we're almost done expanding. We really only have one more that we're planning on setting up. So I guess end this filler spot. So we're mostly done with expanding right now, which is good. All right, aqueduct. I guess we'll just keep building peaceful stuff because we're not looking to go to war with anyone. I don't think I need more workers. I think I'm okay on workers at the moment. A lot of cities are starting to cap out on size. So we'll probably just do the market. Getting markets will help our economy a lot too. Because like we're running low on the slider. I don't really have much in the way of markets yet. All this happiness, all these hereditary rule units here. All right. So we need to pull this back for sure. We don't want to get attacked there. You might as well road that. Power Peninsula is working its only decent tiles. And I don't know that we need to get. I guess we can toss down a cottage or two here. Although I want to keep working this tile until I actually finish the workboat. Okay. So here, yeah, we just replaced a we had just a forested hill and we improved it. So we could farm this and then the city would be able to grow again. So I guess that's what we can work on. These guys can also help out on the farming chain. So we're actually starting to get to the point where our tiles are mostly improved. And then there's not as much work left to do. All those workers there. I need one more. Get that farm done. Oh, I should pull some workers over to here because the Long John Silvers actually does need more improving. These two right here can come up and help out. And then we'll have 4 of them over there. So far, so good. Nice, relaxing game. All right. Okay, 98%. Okay, there we go. Actually, I have 2 promotions on that unit and an extra one on this guy too. All right, just make sure that no more of these units spawn, please. All right, you are going to come help out over here. Yep, I'm going to try to get the silver hooked up. I just wanted to get the food chain going so that the city can actually have some food. All right, there we go. So religion in Panama Mania. Panamania. So that's mostly significant for building Moai. So like that, 23 turns. Oh wait, what the? Why would we do that? We can have it done in 13 turns. Anyway, finish the workboat first. And then all these guys. All right, so we now finally have irrigated this wheat. That's pretty cool. All right. And now Tombstone can keep growing. Tombstone, once it actually has enough food now, I think, to work these hill tiles, so it's going to be a pretty good production city. Actually would not be a bad heroic epic city if we ever get to that point. I do have a unit that qualifies for the heroic epic. This would have been a good heroic epic city too if it hadn't lost the poor pig tile. Yeah, I think we have, I guess we technically don't have this tile defogged, so. But next turn I'm going to just move this guy onto the hill, and then we'll have vision. Ping received from Honest Abe. All right, yeah, we should be able to do that in 2 turns. Yeah, these markets, look at all these markets we have. Once these 5 markets complete, that's going to do a lot for the economy. And then we'll have to think about where we want to go next after optics. Optics is not really going to do anything except let us explore overseas. That's pretty much all it'll do. But I'm curious. As I said, I want to know what's out there. We love the Monarch Day. Oh, there we go. Power Peninsula has expanded. Oh, we got a free spread in Red Lobster. I was going to say Rock Lobster there for a second. Okay, well, that means that the borders are going to expand faster, but that's okay. We have a workboat in 2 turns, and then we have another workboat in 2 turns, although it'll have to move down there. I'll probably grab the crabs first, just because the entire empire benefits, even though their yield is a little bit lower. Okay. Meanwhile, you guys continuing to work there. All right, so nothing here. All right, so that should finish defogging. All right, I do need to finish the workboat, so that cottage will have to go unworked for the moment. Since we have more tiles than we can work, I'm going to come down here and start roading towards the next city spot. And I don't know what you're going to do. Maybe you can chop something. Now, the one thing is it might make more sense at this point to leave these for lumber mills, because we're not that many turns off lumber mills. And these cities literally have no production if we chop everything. So, I don't know. I don't know if that's the right decision there. Why defog when you can train units? Well, we're trying to play peacefully this game. It would have been trivial to just run over the AI, but we've done that many times before. We're trying to beat them economically while playing within the rules of our variant, which is a little bit trickier. A little bit trickier. Still beating them pretty handedly. Izzy is still not friendly, but we're close. What are we at plus? We're at plus 10, and we're still not friendly. Usually 10 is right around where you hit the friendly mark. Not quite. Not quite. We've got most of the big pluses. We've got the years you supplied us with resources, open borders, you gave us tribute. About the only other thing we could get is the mutual military struggle, but neither of us have been in a war.
The wisest men follow their own.
By the way, philosophy is still sitting there. No one has gone for that. But let's get optics. Is already laid out. So how much do we need to get this? About 400-ish gold, something like that. Right. Domination would require us to invade the other continent. I don't think we want to do that. Oh no, Long John Silver's has picked up Taoism. Alright, let's get you started growing. Not going to be fast, but... Alright, so I'm going to have one of these guys move here and start roading, and then the other 2 can continue doing the farms. And by the time the farm's done, the road will be finished for everybody to jump up there. Yeah, you can just hang out here for right now. I guess we Might as well road this tile while we're here. All right. Almost there. Almost brought the irrigation up. Piggy bank's working these tiles. Yeah, I want to get a little bit more food in Piggy Bank since it's such a good city. Now look at all these markets. So many markets under completion right now. Each one's probably worth 5 to 10 extra gold per turn at 0% science, I mean. All right, so we got some elephants. Let's get some maces now. Now let's get some maces. We have enough to at least hold until we can slam out more units. All right, you don't have anything too crucial to build. Why don't you get missionaries for those remaining cities? We have the shrine, so we might as well try to convert as many cities as we can. All right, now you need to do Moai. Is it worthwhile to do the forge first? I think it's better just to do Moai first. It's only 12 turns. Yeah. And then we can dump these crummy tiles and work more water tiles and just let you grow up to the happiness cap. All right, workboat. Next up, we're going to need the granary, I think. And what did I say? I think we wanted to go for the crabs first. We couldn't hook up either of them the first turn. A lot of great people being born. We would have needed to wait a turn to hook up either of them. All right. Now, of course, it's going to take longer for this workboat to get down here to the other one, but we can only work one of the two at size 1 anyway. And I'm going to go for the one that gives the empire-wide benefit first. Okay. All right. What city do we want this to go into? I think I would rather have it go to Piggy Bank, so I think that's correct as set up. All right, road that. Like, we got a decent number of elephants up there. Could use a couple more catapults because I had some down here. Wait, didn't I send one back? Maybe that was the one I already built that I sent back there. Anyway. Long John Silvers has picked up Taoism is not a sentence I expected to hear. Indeed. Indeed. All right, let's see how much the Hammy Hills market is worth. It's probably about 10 gold per turn, roughly. Yep, 40, so 25% of that will be right around 10. Actually, we jumped up by about 20 gold per turn. Nice. So we do need to get to the point where we can build more stuff in our cities. We're actually starting to run low on like actual infrastructure to build. I guess we could build like Forbidden Palace, but we can get a couple more catapults while we're hanging out here. But yeah, we need to be able to build more useful stuff. Market's probably good for right now. I don't think we need the lighthouse just yet here. All right, this city built its granaries, or granary, however you want to say it. So now we want it to grow, and we definitely are going to need a lighthouse because we're going to be working these water tiles soon enough. Someone finally took the philosophy religion. Yep, it was the philosophy religion. Okay. All right, so everybody gets health. And you're going to work this tile, and then you'll work that, and then you can go on to tiles that have actual production after that. All right. Farms. Yeah, we wanted to work this tile over this. I guess we might as well work this over this. But we'll be working that tile next turn soon enough. Okay. And then all these workers, I'm not quite sure where they're going to go. All right. So we need one more turn to finish the road. I guess these workers can just chill for a turn then. We need the borders to pop before we can farm these tiles. Well, you know what we can do? We can always road this, farm that tile. We're going to need that tile to be farmed as well. Still building this road into the tundra. But I want to cancel this farm. Okay, there we go. I want to get that silver mine done. All right, so the extra health definitely helped in these cities. Murica is still growing. So now we've got quite a few health resources. About the one that we still need is, I really wish we had corn. It's like the one we're missing. So our break even is back up to 40, about 42, 43% roughly. Yeah, it looks like we need, this at about 400-ish gold, something like that. But we're getting there. So Skyrim, yep, that's what I wanted it to work. We actually need to connect this as well. So these workers, when they're up here, can connect the other fur as well. Okay. Christian missionary here. Yeah, I don't know that you have a ton to build right now. Do one more missionary because we have another city to convert. I guess we have a couple cities to convert down there. All right, another thing here. Yeah, see, we need to. We probably should not have gone for optics. We probably should have gone for something that would give us another build queue option, but that's okay. So we don't need an aqueduct yet. We can delay that. I guess we could start building some of the Christian buildings and try to make a play for like spiral minaret and such. I don't know if that's worth doing. Always a possibility. Could be a possibility. We have the spy bureaus, but I can't. I have not officially unlocked them yet. Why don't you give me another catapult just for safety's sake? All right, so this city is the one that I want to build caravels, but I can't do that yet. So we'll just do the market for right now. All right, you can finish that. So now we can go and grab this.
Your orders. Awaiting your orders.
6 turns. Well, we can do it in 3 turns with the workers we got here. All right. Sure, you can road that tile. Got all these units hanging out down here. So how many cities still need religion? We need Power Peninsula, Long John Silver's. Is that it? Just those 2? Yeah, just those 2. Okay. Well, why don't you head down here for Power Peninsula, and then this other missionary we have queued up can go to Long John. Long John Silver's. The workers do repeat what they say, of course. All right. Piggy Bank. Piggy Bank still needs a little work over here. All right, so that gets us to +5 food per turn. Now we want to chop this. I want to chop this, but I might try to save it for a caravel, to be honest, because I wouldn't mind getting one out more quickly. Although I guess we have a forest to chop there too, but all right. We'll turn this on and see how close we can get before we run out of money. We won't quite make it there, but we should be close enough that we probably can do this in 3 turns. Probably. And then we just need that one more settler for down there. Maybe Murica. Actually, Murica can probably do that next. Murica. Yeah, optics, we have enough to get there. All right. 4 turns. Cool. This is probably not as good as a scientist. Oh wait, it actually does make a difference. It speeds up the settler by a turn. So, okay. Yeah, you have mostly done all the stuff that you would be working on. No spy. No. Game. No. No spy specialist. Bad. Bad game. How about you get an aqueduct to remedy that health deficit? Another great... Wow, he is just cranking those great engineers out, isn't he? How are we looking on the demos, just out of curiosity? All right, so yeah, we are still behind on the GMP graph. It's still behind Qin Shi Huang. I don't know how fast he's researching. All right, so let's get it. So he has alphabet, so let's see what he has. So he is up, he has feudalism, aesthetics, alphabet, calendar, and he has engineering. Wow. Okay. We have theology, we have civil service, and we have compass. So he's definitely ahead of us in research. I think long term he will fall off because he only has 5 cities, but he is going through the tech tree pretty fast. So he's definitely ahead of us. He's up. I mean, we're up like 3 techs and he's up like 5 techs. But yeah, wow. Okay. He is doing a lot considering that he only has 5 cities over there. No joke. Yeah, no joke. He's playing, doing a tradition opener in Civ 5. Okay. Glad we got this extra peninsula down here, like with the extra room. I think that's going to help us. Yeah, the AI is a lot better at um, a lot better at Civ 4 than it is at most of the other recent Civ games. Okay, so I'm gonna have maybe 2 workers head over here, and then 2 more can come down here. Oh, it looks like we actually had a forest growth there. That's great. We can use that for a chop. Use this for a chop, yeah. And so we have 3 of these. This can get us to +5 food, and like that's enough to make the city worthwhile. Plus, now all our cities got the silver, so now the happy. I mean, look at this. The city has a happy cap of 19. I don't know that we can get there, but it's pretty good. All right. I'm getting ready to stop for the day as well, just FYI. So we'll do a couple more turns. Then it's time to stop. Optics, we can probably do it like 10% science or something. There we go, 20%. Well, so much for Notre Dame. He used his great engineer to rush the Notre Dame cheese. He really seems to want me to attack him, does it, right? Did you assign a citizen specialist in Piggy Bank? I didn't think so, but that's possible that I did that. No, I don't think so. It was probably just the stream hiccuping. Good question, though. Yeah, I think it was just the stream having a little hiccup. All right. So Red Lobster should be working. Yeah, it's 2 good tiles. Okay. And then meanwhile, yeah, once this gets its lighthouse done, we can just grow tiles or grow here. I mean, we might as well toss these down for the time being. Like, why not? Even though we're not working them at the moment. All right, you guys get up there. Oops, I think I only needed to put 1 of them up there. Okay, road. Just while we're heading over there. All right, and then you guys come down here.
Your orders.
Building roads to nowhere. All right, so we're gonna get optics here, and see if we can just chop this into a caravel. Same thing at Skyrim. I'm gonna swap that over.
One doesn't discover new lands without losing sight of the shore.
All right. So what's the most useful thing we can go for right now? We kind of need something else to build in our cities. Kind of need more because like we've kind of run through the infrastructure we have right now. I think it's probably guilds. I think it's probably guilds banking for the next stuff we want to go for. The top of the tree I'm not really emphasizing right now. The main thing we would have wanted there would have been Notre Dame, and it's already gone from engineering. So let's do feudalism into guilds into banking, and then we can go from there. Education is also a priority though, because we do get cheap universities. Would it be faster to head there actually? No, education is very expensive. That's right. Let's do feudalism guilds, because guilds also gives us knights and we can build some of them for safety's sake. Probably jump down here, and then we'll go for education next after that. Feudalism's known by both AIs, so we get a beaker bonus on that. All right. Cowpatty, again, we could have farmed these tiles to let it grow a bit further. I can shift some workers down here for that. All right. Yeah, there's not a lot to build here right now, is there? Almost makes it feel like we should go for Sankor, just because it's a stone wonder and we could get the... I don't know. Let's at least build the monastery for right now. We could build some monasteries, I guess, and then we'll see if it's worthwhile to go for Sankor later. Because like that's like Sankor Spiral Minaret we could potentially do. Yeah, and if I could always try to get into a golden age to get into bureaucracy too. Anyway, though, so I built some more military just so we're not quite so toothless when it comes to military. We're still last, but it's not so bad that like we would have no chance. We're just keeping pace basically for right now. All right, let's get you to Long John Silver's. I got another Christianity spread. Izzy's all the way up to +7. She's plus 11 and she's still not friendly. That is a difficult AI to get along with. So yeah, most of her cities have converted. So yeah, we've converted almost everything. We could even convert Chin cities as well, because I don't think he's in theocracy, which would block that. Just have to get these last two for her. Maybe we should do that instead of these monasteries. Let's build some missionaries to go convert her final cities. All right. So we should probably let that. We'll do the caravel. I'm more curious to see what's coming here. We'll let this finish. And I also wanted to swap this to a caravel as well. I would just slave these out in a normal game, but of course not an option here. Oh wait, that's just going to waste a turn, isn't it? That was dumb. That was pretty dumb. Yeah, Shrine, that's a good question. Shrine should be coming along. I think we're around 20 gold per turn now. We are at 19. 19, that's pretty good. Okay. Well, let's do one turn, and turn 165 will be our stopping point. Oops, why am I on 20% science? That's weird. No need to be on 20% science. Okay. Our break-even's back to 50%. That's pretty good. So, yeah. Yeah, we're actually making a lot of gold. Cool. Yeah, we have enough right now. I don't think we would have enough to conquer China, but we have enough right now to at least not be completely run over if we were to get attacked. All right. Yeah, we could actually probably get double caravels here, which I might end up doing just because that's what I'm more looking for. All right, and you guys connect this. And mind that. Okay. So I think this is a good stopping point because we're just about ready to send out caravels to go explore. And, we're still hanging in there, right? We're not decisively pulling away from the AI, but we're hanging in there. I'm a little surprised that I still am not outpacing Chin, who has literally 5 cities on GNP. But, I mean, at some point, the fact that he has so little, I mean, look at our production. This is really nice. We can always just eventually put the production into beakers, right? We can just, okay, he detonated a culture bomb at some point somewhere. Did he do that at Shanghai? Wait, where did he detonate his culture? No, he did it at Xi'an. Okay. He dumped a culture bomb in this city down here. I guess because he wanted to control the border with Isabella. I wonder if that's going to cause more tension between them. They're only at -1 despite the different religions. She's actually 0 with Chin, which is pretty funny. All right. Well, anyway, I think we're doing well. Like I said, it's been a pretty relaxing game thus far. We weren't trying to run over the AI, but we'll just pick this up next time. Thanks everybody for joining. I hope you enjoyed just kind of a relaxing stream, and I will see you guys next week. So until then, take care, folks. Have a good one. I'll see you then.